Hello gamers, welcome to the stream. My name is Quimby and today we are going to be playing MCCI Fishing Minigame. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a good Sunday so far. I'm kind of tired. I was up late last night, but it's okay because I did sleep enough to stream, so we're fine. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to Jaysha for getting the first channel point Zord. Very awesome. Love to see you here. And yeah, and there's not a lot to say about MCCI fishing necessarily, because it's, you know, you're fishing, you're out there doing the fishing thing. I'm hoping to catch maybe a couple new fish today. It would be neat if I could level up. I don't know if I don't know if the circumstances will align well enough for that to happen, because it takes an awful lot to level up these days. But you know, we stay silly with it. We stay fishing. And once I reach level 30, I'll have access to one of the tropical locations to fish, which I am very excited for, but I don't think is going to happen anytime today. I checked my crab pots once or twice during the week, if I recall correctly. But I definitely could have been better about it, but that's life for you, baby. I'm also excited today because I ordered a book yesterday, and theoretically it should be coming today. It's the second book in the series that I've been reading. Well, I say I've been reading the series. I read the first book of the series, The Scum Villain's Self-Saving System, and I have the second book, and I'm very excited to see what happens in it. I think it's gonna be good. I enjoyed the first one quite a bit. It's a Danmei Shansha novel, which is exciting. I'm learning some things about how to pronounce Mandarin Chinese, which I love learning how to pronounce things. It makes me feel better about my life with many things. But yeah, no, I mean that's kind of what's going on for me. I might visit my grandparents later. We'll see how that goes. It's the whole thing. We'll figure it out. And that right there is the end of our intro section. So I'm gonna turn on some tunes. We might switch to more exciting music later. I'm gonna change the scene right now so Bread Bowl doesn't go another round. Whoop. No, not like that. Yeah, like that. Things should never move from the places where I put them. But yeah, let's hop on into the island and then go further onto the fishing islands. We love to see it. Alright, yep, daily login chest, thank you very much. Very cool. Alright, let's head out to fishing. Ooh, we've got Strong Tide in the Dark Grove. I would love to fish a Strong Tide in the Dark Grove. First things first, we need to empty my crab pot, which is certainly, yep, on an, ooh, nice. Ooh, we got a polished pearl from that this time. That's great. That's great news. And let's go ahead and repair our pots. Yeah, alright. I can upgrade that thing if I get enough tokens. Which I do not currently have enough tokens, but perhaps in the future I will have more tokens. Alright, not a bad haul. Not a bad haul from from just letting the crab pots go. I really need to be better about checking those during times when I'm not streaming fishing, but we stay silly forever. We're checking, yeah, I was gonna say gonna check in here first for any good strong fishing spots. Unfortunately, it's just lucky and greedy in here, which, you know, that spot looks pretty good. I might stop by there if we get a lucky tide here. Alright, now the question always becomes how to find a good spot. You know what, 10% strong hook and 10% fish magnet? That's good enough that I feel good about fishing here. Let's check my things. Okay, I've got all of my overclocks the way I want it. Alright, let's get fishing. Let's get fishing. Every time I say something like that, like, let's get, I do just think about Unisonus. And the little bit that they do about the, like, let's get cooking. Hedgehogfish ×2, that's a pretty classic start for the Dark Grove. They do tend to, oh? Refined Wise Spirit. Well, I will not say no to a Refined Wise Spirit. Goodness me, who am I to refuse? Well. Oh, as you can see, I actually am level 23 now. That's something that happened, off screen. I logged in. Hello? Oh. Okay. I'm not complaining. I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I would never complain about getting, getting 2 good catches. It's pretty epic. Oh, I totally forgot to... Okay, let's open these treasures. Forgot to check if there's treasures open. Leaf Crown token. Crazy. Lucky Hook augment, good though. Lucky Hook augment, kind of pog. Ooh, Boosted Rock augment and some legendary. Oh, stop, Java! Don't talk to me right now. Sorry, Java was just trying to talk to me. Whoop, and Speedy Rod. Royal Residue. I'll take it. Straight up, I will take it. I think I might end up with enough Royal Residue to turn into tokens a little bit back, and that was exciting. I got like 7,000 tokens for that. Midnight Tang, 2-star ×2. Great. I'm on board. I'm on board with what's happening here. No problems whatsoever, actually. Oh, I need to turn on shaders. Hang on. Good, just a sec. It takes a second to... Yep, there we go. Totally forgot about the shaders. That was silly of me to forget about the shaders. I love the shaders. Are there still the red particles around the shaders up? I actually can't remember. Hang on, it's doing its thing. Always take, yep, that last one always just takes a second to load. Yep, alright. Oh, there are still the particles around. That's exciting. I love when there's particles. But yeah, just gotta make sure to get the shaders on, because I don't know, water neat. Oh, have you guys seen the shaders that they're adding to the base game? I think I like a lot of things that they're doing with it. In particular, the dynamic player shadow, I think looks really good, because if you can see, like, I don't have a shadow right now. And I think what they're doing with, like, light tracing and that does look neat. My one thing about the shaders that they want to add is that there's, when the light shines on, like, grass or something, it looks like metal. It's just flat and it's shiny. It all just looks perfectly smooth. There's no, it doesn't feel like there's any, like, texture for it to bounce off of or anything. And, like, there's not a lot of texture with these ones either, but, like, I at least feel like the light effect is softer, you know? Where it's not, like, bright shining off as if it's reflecting light like it's metal. Oh, that spot's depleted. That was a good spot for me. That spot gave me some very good things. I'm very appreciative of it. It gave me a refined spirit and also some treasure chests, so much appreciated to that spot in particular. Ooh, this one has plus Wayfinder data, which I would really like to get. I would love to spend some time in a grotto. That sounds exactly like the sort of thing that I want. Yeah, I don't know. And obviously, like, I don't know how shaders work. I don't make them or anything, or even really necessarily understand them all too much. I probably shouldn't be complaining about anything that they're doing with it, as I don't know what goes into it. I don't know, if they can fix the metal reflections, I might give it a shot. I might. Very possibly. No promises. But I might give it a shot. Because it does, I do really like what they've done with the shadows. I'm always saying that people can do more with the shadows. That's something that I believe very firmly. So people should be doing more with shadows. Like, I mean, there's some shadows here. It's nice. But the shadows aren't really dynamic. Like, I mean, you can see that these bushes are moving, but the shadows... Oh, wait, no, wait. Are the shadows moving? I thought they weren't. Are they moving? Oh, they totally are. Just a little bit. Okay, well, comment retracted. They do have moving shadows. I appreciate that. But I don't have a moving shadow. And... I like the way that the I'm just gonna call them the vanilla shaders. I like the way that the vanilla shaders that they're working on do like make the shadows look like they fit in Minecraft. I really like the way that this looks. Like for just a casual like fishing day, I do absolutely really enjoy this. But I think if I was playing Minecraft normally, I wouldn't want to use shaders at all, because I feel like it would take me out of the game too much. It would make me feel like I'm not even playing Minecraft or something. So I do really appreciate how the vanilla shaders feel like Minecraft, which is a nebulous concept that I don't think I could necessarily fully describe into words what exactly it means and what criteria that falls under. So I'm very impressed that they've managed to make it happen. And I got boosted rod on that one, and yet and yet it was still a rusted can. Very unfortunate for me. Okay, this spot is depleted. That's a lucky spot. That's glimmering. Greedy, glimmering, lucky. There's a lot of lucky spots out here. Maybe I'm just noticing them more than I am the other ones. Come on, come on. Give me something strong. Give me a strong spot. That's greedy. I think I do want to go check the up the river. Up the waterfall. Is that up the waterfall? Yeah, this is up the waterfall. Hang on. Sometimes there can be really good spots up here. Alright, you got anything good? A good greedy and glimmering, which is not nothing, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for right now. So we will make our way back down. I really like the way that that waterfall looks with the shaders. I think it's very pretty. Alright, well, let's continue to hope to find a strong spot before the tide runs out. 10% strong hook. I just figured, yeah, 10% strong, 20% wise. Absolutely, I'll take it. Oh, Corbicate, hi! Good morning, Gamer Nation. Nation Gamer, good morning. Thank you, CandyBot. Very, very pog. Much appreciated for your contributions here. We are fishing today. We're out here straight up fishing it. And by it, well, let's just say, the ocean. Walking catfish 2-star times 2. Very nice. Much appreciated fishing spot. I love me a walking catfish 2-star times 2. That fills me with such joy. Alright, I think I want to put on a jacket because it's a little chilly in here. But I've suddenly been hit with the mentality of if I waste a single second of this tide, it's gonna be bad news for me, which is categorically probably just not true. You know, we stay silly with it, but like, you know? I just think it'd be really neat if they gave me a new fish, is all I'm saying. Like, I just think I'm not, like, listen, I'm not gonna get weird and demanding with it. But just like if they wanted to give me a new fish to look at, I'd be so appreciative. I'd be so thrilled about it. I'd be having a great time. Ooh, 20% strong and wise. I will be going for that. And this one is also really good, but it's wise only, and I kind of want to hold on to that just in case the next tide is wise. Which, knowing my luck, it's probably going to be greedy. But, there's a couple good greedy spots around here anyway. So I wanted to go for that. And if not, I'm sure one of the other islands will have a good tide. Do I repair my crab pots? I say pots as if it's more than one. I'm pretty sure I repaired my crab pot. I'm pretty certain. That sounds about right. Currently, tokens-wise, I mean, actually, I probably should take a look at all my upgrades and decide what I'm trying to make my way towards. But definitely for sure, I know that I want to upgrade my crab pot at some point. Because that gives it better, it lets it hold more catches and gives it a better catch percentage. But it also takes 10,000 angler tokens. Sorry, not 10,000, 100,000 angler tokens. 10,000 would have been great. No, it's asking for 100,000 angler tokens, which is a lot, especially considering that I've got some augments that I want to be fixing up. And those tend to be pretty expensive too. So, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We will find out, I guess. I'm doing pretty good online. I don't know how I'm doing on bait. So it is possible that I'll need to buy bait soon. I think I might make the permanent switch to uncommon bait, to be honest. Oh, it is a wise tide! Oh, well, yeah, don't mind me. I'm just gonna head over here to this spot that has plus 5% elusive fish chance. That sounds great to me. Actually, and you know what? Normally I keep this on strong anyway. I think we are gonna go wise just in case, because I'm if we look at the fish that I've got for here, like I'm still missing a good number of more rare fish. So I think doing a little bit of wise overclock is not gonna be a bad thought for us. I should check my upgrades. You know, actually yeah, let's just really quick take a look at our perks. Actually I am going to just do that because that only took rough pearls and not very many things. Okay. Both of these I've got at the same level. This one too. Greedy Hook I could probably stand to upgrade a little bit. Lucky's at the same as these. Spirit Magnet I could probably stand to upgrade. Also Fish Magnet, honestly. You know what? Let's just upgrade Fish Magnet right now, because that is something that I 100% will be wanting to use. Is more Fish Magnet. Look, the more fish I get, the more fish I have, you know? It's a step for profit. It's a good plan, Your Honor. It's a good way to do it, is all I'm saying. Pretty, please let me catch an elusive fish. Pretty, please. Please, sir, I want some more. I want some more, rare fish. I guess I'll take a rusted can. Sure, why not? I guess I'll take 2 hedgehog fish. Why not? So true. It's just a simple fact of life that the more fish you have, the more fish you have. Angle in equals angle in. That's oh gosh, I'd almost forgotten about that little saying. That's something, I think it was a couple of years ago that I was regularly saying it. You know the old saying, like, angle in equals angle out? It's like a physics thing. I'm catching so many hedgehog fish. Yeah, there's the whole, like, angle in equals angle out sort of deal. And for some reason, I just got, like, upset at that at one point. And I just started saying, like, angle in equals angle in. Which is not false. It's not incorrect that angle in equals angle in. I'm just simply telling the truth on that one. Angle in equals angle in. So I just think. Oh? Polished pearl times 2? I will not say no. I will not say no to 2 polished pearls. That actually just about covers the upgrades, the upgrade to my fish magnet that I just did. So that's, I'm feeling great about that. Ooh, come on, please. Got plus 5% elusive fish chance. That's kinda major. Hedgehog fish 2-star times 2. That's a strong effect, not a wise effect. Got wise tide, wise hook, and wise overclock. Look, it's fine. Oh, a frilled mackerel times 2 at least. That's nice. That's uncommon. Pretty neat. A lost shoe. Great. We stay winning forever. No one's winning as much as we are with catching those lost shoes. It's great, you know? I love to catch shoes that are lost. They're I love to wear them. I love to fish them out of the ocean, and then I put them on my feet. And I say, look, I got this from the ocean. It was a gift. And then the waves come beat me up for stealing from them. And I love it. I love to do this over and over and over again. It's my favorite activity. No one's doing it like me. Oh. I don't know what that was. Okay, well, we didn't get any actually good fish from this. I'm a little upset about that, but you know what? It's fine. It's okay. That's just the way that it do be like that sometimes. You know, it really do be like that. I always want there to be a fishing spot here, and I've never found a fishing spot there. I don't know if that's something that only happens every once in a while, or if, like, there's never a fishing spot there, but I always want it so badly. I always want to go in there and find just a sneaky little fishing spot. Okay, that's plus 10% wise hook. Honestly, that might be the best we've got unless I find something else along here. I've been across most of the island at this point. That is greedy, but it's got wayfinder data, which could be worth it. It could be, friend, hi. Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well today. I am fishing. Okay, that's glimmering in wayfinder data. That's a person I just saw right there. Okay, well, I actually think my best bet is that I'm gonna go for this spot here. I just want the wayfinder data, you know? Today is great. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Love to hear that. Okay. Because I'm fishing at a spot like this, I'm not super invested in it. I am just gonna take a quick second and put on a jacket. It's just jacket time. The simple thing about that is that it's jacket time. I say as if I'm not carefully watching so that I can get the catch the moment it happens. Hedgehog fish times 2 again. They really love giving me those 2 hedgehog fish. Today's the day when Lord Ram was born. Oh, let's go. Heck yeah, Lord Ram. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Fungal flounder times 2. You know what? That's a more rare fish. That's totally, absolutely a more rare fish. That one, like, I've already gotten it, and you know, so it's not like a heavier weight of it or anything. But it's a rare fish than I got fishing at the spot that had. It's more the wise for it, and also I had my overclock on at the time. Happy birthday indeed. It was filled with a lot of emotions and happy ones. Heck yeah. We love happy emotions. Big happy emotions enjoyer out here. I tend to think they're pretty neat. I watched a sad movie last night, which was emotionally devastating but very cathartic. I love catharsis. I love that sweet emotional release. It's I think it's a good time. I quite enjoy it. Okay, I wonder how close we are to finding the next grotto. Let's just take a look at where we are. Oh, we're real close. Okay. I can probably get it pretty soon if I fish at this spot that has plus 10% wayfinder data. Yeah, a couple catches here and we'll be sitting pretty. Love to find my way. Big fan. Oh, current's change in 14 minutes. Oh, that's probably good news. There aren't necessarily a lot of super good ones on this island for me right now. I guess when I come back it'll probably be a different kind of tide. And maybe the currents will be bad for that. But it'll be fine. It'll be chill and fine and normal. That's all. Not a problem whatsoever. No issues out here. Yeah, I'm not getting particularly good fish from this, but I didn't expect to. We're fishing at this spot purely in service of getting the wayfinder data. It's a very mercenary attitude, I know, but I gotta get that wayfinder data. Kind of essential to get that wayfinder data. Do you think this compass actually, like, sorry, the compass in my hotbar? Oh, yep, there we go, Temperate Grotto. I was gonna say, do you think this compass actually points anywhere? I think it does, I just don't think it points anywhere significant. Alright. Temperate Grotto. First things first. Changing my rod overclock to stable. I'd also really love to upgrade this one. I need 50,000 angler tokens for that, but that's fine. Let's also switch to rare bait while we're in here. Should I? You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just spend all of my tokens. Alright, let's look around. What do I want? How many pearls do I have? I've got 9 polished pearls and about like 71 rough pearls. I've got this one pristine pearl, which is very nice. Oh, Candybot wants me to drink some water. It's always the question of whether I want to go for pearls or spirits or something, or for catching spots. Oh, 2 to 5% chance on that one. That's actually really good. I do think I want to go for that. And I think right now I am in a phase where I want to be... I need tokens more than anything else really right now. So I think we are going to want to be catching fish. Oh, we're getting really close on wise research. That's nice. Glimmering research is popping off as always. Gritty research. Gritty research is coming along. It's coming along better than I thought it would. And lucky research. Whoa, lucky research is giving glimmering the run for its money. That's crazy. It's because I got that pure spirit that one time, I think. Okay, hang on, let me just check again. Okay, yes, these are where I want them to be. Let's... Sorry, I'm just looking. I'm just looking. I'm looking respectfully. Okay. Yeah, this for 2 to 5% is not bad. It is not bad at all. That 30% strong is powerful. And also the 200% fish magnet. Yeah, I'll be getting... If fish magnet triggers, I'm almost certainly going to get 3 fish per catch. And remember, chatters, more fish is always more fish. No matter what you say, more fish is always more fish. You know, the more profitable my catches can be, the better. I need tokens. I just spent 30k tokens on repairing my oh, quagmire catfish times 4? Hello? Hello? Quagmire catfish times 4? And it's a new one too. Well. Is it? Oh, just once I caught the 2-star before. Chatters, we stay winning. We stay winning forever. No one is winning more than we are. We are straight up winning. Sunken koi times, so yeah, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a profitable catch, actually. Like, straight up a profitable catch. I kind of weigh the amount of tokens I get per catch against how much it costs to buy the bait. I actually don't buy that much bait anymore these days. Because I tend to get a lot of it from treasure chests and the like. But I might need to buy some bait soon. I'm running a bit low on uncommon bait, and I don't imagine I'll be getting much of that anytime soon. So uncommon bait costs like 2,000 for 10. Which means that for each catch to be profitable, I'd need to make at least 200 angler tokens from it. Fern flounder 3 stars times 3. Don't mind if I do. Sheesh. Alright. Neat. Yeah, so each catch theoretically needs to make me about 200 angler tokens for it to be profitable. This is not always the case of what happens. You know, it's especially like lower level catches where you only get 40 angler tokens from it. But here in a grotto, especially with like double fish magnet, I feel a lot better about my chances with it. So I feel, and I am using rare bait right now. I do gotta throw that out there. We might do a run on this one when my stability gets low enough. When my stability gets real low, I might give that one a shot. But yeah, with fish magnet boosts, it's absolutely worth dipping out the good stuff, because it's got a lot better chance of coming out nicely for you. Okay. Just looking at what we've got. This one has a really low percentage chance. But I think that our best bet is actually going to be this 20% strong hook, 100% fish chance, 200% fish magnet spot. If we do something in this area, I still want to look around more. The first spot that we did, I think, absolutely was the right decision. That one was just a really good spot, to be honest. Wise, treasure wise, okay. And I do tend to prefer strong over wise, but I'd love both if I can get it. Like the first one we got. Getting both of them at the same time is pretty sweet. Okay. The elusive fish chance on this one makes a strong contender for a little bit later, because elusive fish are just difficult to find. That's the point of it. They're elusive. Okay. 20% strong hook, 100% fish chance, and 10% elusive fish chance is pretty nice, but it's got a 3 to 9% stability cost. So I do think the 1 to 5% chance is gonna be more appealing to me. Okay. That one's got strong again and elusive fish chance. But I still think, yeah, I think our other options are gonna be better. Is this where it just was? Could I have gone this way? Okay, all those are pretty fairly weak spots. So I do think the one that I found that has the strong hook and the fish magnet is gonna be my next choice. This spot was really good. I'm so glad that we got that. That was pretty neat. Okay, where was that spot I was looking at? That's always the question, is if I can find anything that I'm looking for. I think it was over here. This looks about right. Alright. It's high stability too. Yes. 20% strong, 100% fish chance, and 200% fish magnet. This will absolutely be what we want. Because even getting lower level fish at higher values with fish magnet is pretty sweet. Yeah, see, like getting 4 2-star pale minnows, that's a profitable catch. That's 800 angler tokens. Profitable catch. I'm such a little logistics enjoyer. Oh, we've got our quest meter. Neat. I'm such a little logistics girly. I just love to I love to figure out all of the numbers and everything. Pale minnow times 4. Very epic. Very cool. Also stable rod on that one, which is good because I feel like we've not been getting stable rod as much as I would have liked to have, you know, paid to recover my augment thing for it. Alright, there goes my uncommon line. Yeah, and I've got an overclock on it too, which I guess is not that much. That's just +1. I could pull out a rare line. I could pull out a rare line. And honestly, there's no reason not to. If it can help me get a couple more stable catches, that'll be worth it. But like I'm already a bit. Oh, Quagmire catfish, a 3-star times 4. Don't mind if I do. Well. Oh, the ancient snappers are so pretty. Sorry, I just remembered that they're pretty. How are we doing on XP? Much better than I thought we would, actually. Much better than I thought we would. But I mean, we've gotten some pretty good fishing spots, to be honest. Was another spot that had fish magnet? I don't remember. I know there's plenty of spots that had like strong and 100% fish chance. But oh, the fishing spot's depleted. You can no longer fish here. Burn flounder times 4. Not bad. Alright. I think the elusive fish spot is where I want to go next. See if we can potentially get some elusive fishies. Yeah, 1 to 5%, plus 10 strong, 100% fish chance, 10% elusive fish chance. Even just getting elusive fish would be worth it. Getting them at all. And I mean, there's no guarantee I will. Oh wait, but there's no 100%. No, there is a 100% fish chance. I was like, wait, is there? If I caught trash in a grotto, I think I would scream. I think I would actually scream if I caught trash in a grotto. So I just had to check to make sure. And I think there's not a spot that gives you any chance of getting of getting trash. I think if I've done it correctly, there's always at least 100% fish chance. Because I think you end up in grottos so rarely that having any of your catches go to trash would be a significant like loss. But I don't know. Sunken koi times 2. 2 sunken koi out there. And the koi they're sunken times 2. They're sinking real fast. Sunken koi times 1. I just want like 1 elusive fish. Actually, I should check what the elusive fish are to see if I get one that's. So even if I get one that's I already have, I'll not feel bad. Okay, well, let's just look. Gloopy gar, overgrown grouper, Shardine, lemon sole, glowberry guppy, and mutated marlin. Oh, I really want to see what the mutated marlin looks like, but presumably that's gonna take a while. Okay, well, that was a really fast fishing spot. Yeah, it is what it is. That's 3 to 9%. I'd love something with less than that, but I don't think I've got super great options at this point. This one at the very least is plus 30% strong hook. Let's just take this out thing. I think I've taken all the really good spots that I'd want, so now let's just, I don't know. We'll start hitting our lower our lower level, but still pretty decent spots. Just like 1 elusive fish, you know? Just like 1 elusive fish would be great. It doesn't have to be crazy or anything. I just feel like if I've got plus 10% elusive fish chance, I would like to get an elusive fish at some point. And I'm sorry if that's crazy. I'm sorry if that's asking too much. But just like it. Green gill times 2. I'd love a stable catcher too. I'm using the good line, and I've got the thing for it. That was a pearl. Quagmire catfish times 2. Okay, well, I've got 10% stability at this point, so I could go find a spot that has like like really low like catching costs. Like this, yeah, I could do 1 or 2 catches here and then finish out with like the greedy spot that I saw. Just see if I can get anything good from here. Anything at all, honestly. Which should be clear, I will be getting something from this at least, because yeah, I have enough stability to at least do a catch, and I that was a 0% catch right there. Which is pretty epic. Which is pretty cool. Which is pretty neat. Quagmire catfish times 2. And stable rod, you know, I'll take it. Don't get me wrong, I will absolutely take that. That's great news for me in particular. Okay, sunken koi times 2. That was a 1% catch. Keeping a close eye on that. The second we get down to 3, we're heading straight to the greedy spot. Okay. Pale minnow times 2. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, that's 3%. Okay. Let's find ourselves a greedy spot. I don't remember where it was. So I am... Oh, there was the fish magnet spot right here. I totally missed that. That might have been a good idea. Oh, actually, this one would not have been bad. 0 to 2%. I probably should have gone there instead. When I was getting low, but it is what it is. I'll have more chances in the future. I will have more grotto explorations. Alright. Give me greedy spot. Give me 100% treasure chance and a little greedy hook on the side. That's what we're looking for out here. I know there's at least one. I think there's only like a 10% greedy hook, but it's better than nothing. Better than nothing indeed. Oh, no, it was 30%. Goodness, that is much better than I thought it was. Alright, well, we're probably only getting 1 catch with this, unless Stable Rod triggers. So, even if it is a common treasure, it's a guarantee, you know? It's a guaranteed common treasure at the very least, so totally worth it. If Stable Rod wanted to trigger uncommon treasure times 2, I'm not going to complain about that. Yep, Lucky Tide. Kind of figured. Alright, let's open up our 2 uncommon treasures. Strongpaw augment, not bad. Alright. And some things. Alright, let's monger our fishes. I'm expecting good things from this. Oh yeah, 41,000. Let's absolutely go. Just want to look at the leaderboards. Ah, Etho's fallen off. He's down a place. This is so unfortunate. Rip to him. Checking my crab pots. Neat. And let's fix up just a little. When do I unlock this? Fishing level 28. Goodness, that feels far away. Alright, let's... Yep, alright. Well, you know, I do ultimately feel pretty good about what happened there. I think that was, oh. Oop, okay, there we go. I think that was solid. I should probably dedicate my next big batch of tokens to upgrading my rod overclock. Okay, this is a great spot to be in right now. I also just want to look. I mean, a lucky hook augment would be great. Oh, Freddie, hi! Hey, girlies, I'm eating ramen, getting ready for church. Nice. I'd love to see it. Dangerous combo, but you know. But we stay on the edge, you know? We stay, we stay silly. We get silly with it. I keep wondering if I want to upgrade this one, but I'm considering... I have another glimmering hook. Let's just discard that. I do kind of want glimmering spirits, but this one is also really good. Yep, let's put the amulet on, just in case. You're a glimmering hook? God, oh my gosh, I just got incredibly got. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even consider the possibility that I could be a glimmering hook. Oh wait, I want to switch back to uncommon bait. Because now that we're out of the grotto, I think using uncommon bait is going to be the way to do it. I don't want to use up my good stuff. I want to make sure to... So tired. Bless. Last night I probably showed last night, but it's still more than I get on the weekdays. On the weekdays I get, I tend to get about 5 to 5.5 hours of sleep, and last night I got 6. So, we stay winning. Totally. Oh, nice. The night before I got 8 hours of sleep, and I feel really proud of that. I was like, I'm going to get a lot of sleep tonight if it kills me, which hopefully it wouldn't. Hopefully it wouldn't kill me to get a lot of sleep, but I did commit to the bit. I absolutely committed to the bit on that. And we got him. Should get around 2 to 4 showers. I actually got like 6 hours today, but still EPing out. That really do be how it goes when you don't get a lot of hours of sleep. I remember in high school though, like being so confused about how people had time to do things, and then also were being like, you don't get at least 9 hours of sleep every night. I was like, how are you also like working a job and going out with friends every single day and being in school, and then supposedly also getting 9 hours of sleep? Like don't get me wrong, where was I going with that? I wasn't... Me not getting sleep wasn't any function of me being, like, too busy for anything. Oh, common treasure times 2. Nice. But no, it was like... I just always felt like people were so... How are they doing all of that? That's I think what's really the moral of the story is, how are people doing all that? What was going on there? First time an insomniac, don't need all too much eep. That's me. That's why I wasn't getting much sleep, is because... or I guess, no, I wouldn't call myself an insomniac. I just don't need as much sleep as the average person does. They studied me for science about that. Science wanted to know about me not sleeping. But, yeah, no, it's, I felt like people were doing so many things and then also getting 9 hours of sleep. Function of anger and prayer, you know, based. Totally based and reasonable. Wow, yawning now though. I'm not tired or anything. Outrageous. I can't believe this. I can't believe they do this to me personally. Or they'd make me yawn while I'm streaming on twitch.tv fishing on Minecraft Championship Island in the fishing mini game. I can't believe they do that. That feels unreasonable. That person's giraffe skin is really cool. I like what they've got going on there. I think that's pretty neat. I'm a big fan. I think that this spot should give me a spirit, please. Please have spirit. Please would be pretty cool. Would be pretty neat. Would be pretty epic. Oh? Sprout Trout 3-star. You know what? I'm not gonna complain about that. That went great for me. No, yeah, you're not gonna hear a crossword out of me over that. You should get most of my sleeping cards and stuff so comforting, you know. There's no late night drives when I can't sleep at night. That's totally fair. I have this thing where I'm bad at taking naps anyway, but like, especially I can't nap on my bed. If I try that, and usually I'm just like hanging out there for a while. If I want a nap, what I need to do is go downstairs and sit on the couch and like curl up into one of the corners between the armrests and the cushions at the back, and then something about that, it's irresistible. Like there've been so many times, especially over the last couple of weeks, where I'll be just sitting on the couch at like 9 p.m. and then suddenly I've been asleep for 2 hours. I don't get it. It's kind of wild one. Oh, rough pearl. Epic. Pretty neat. Big fan of that. When do I get another equipment slot? I feel like it should happen. I feel like it should happen soon, but I don't know if that means it actually will happen soon, or that's just wishful thinking on my part. It feels like it's been a hot second since I got one, but yeah, I grew up in a very specific port. I legit had to get comfortable with sleeping in a bed. Oh wow. You guys spent most nights on the floor, so beds were just crazy to me. Wild, and yeah. Beds are so some kind of way. I'm glad that you're used to sleeping in a bed now, though. Yeah, no. Oh. An Arapaima! Oh, I love Arapaima. And I've already gotten one of these before. So it's not giving me any angler tokens or anything. I love Arapaima. Queasy. We get a little queasy out here. So if I don't sleep on a mattress still. Oh, bless. It do be like that. But, I love Arapaima. Sorry, I know we're in the middle of a conversation, but I love Arapaima. But, too cushy. Gotta sleep where you're comfortable. If the mattress is too cushy, mattress is too cushy. No, Arapaima are so cool. Did you know that they breathe air? They are air-breathing fish. They like they go to the surface of the water. They go, "Aah!" and then they breathe. Whoa, that did weird things to my throat. And they're so big. Even though an Arapaima cone is, it's a type of fish, like a South American Amazon fish, not Amazon the company. Okay, well, it's a glimmering tide. Let's see if we can find some glimmering spots. Let's see. Have I seen these swim boxes? I don't think they do, but you know what? Pop off. Okay, that's a good spot to have for not glimmering. Here, let me see if I can get a reference image of an Arapaima. Arapaima fish. Fish. Okay. Where's my... Here we go. Hang on just a second. Arapaima gang is a Beijing aquarium, you know? Yeah, sure. Oh, that's a really large image. Let me scale this down. Make that visible. Oh gosh, this is a really large image. It is... oh gosh. I've been taking it down a couple of sizes, like 5 times. Okay. Arapaima! Look at this guy! Oh, Candybot wants me to drink water and take a break. Well, look at the Arapaima might do that. Firefish had some specifically in underwater mermaid caves. Based. He looks silly guy. Very silly guy, but they're also like 8 feet long. I don't know if that's an exaggeration. They're really big. They're really big and they breathe air. They're huge. So nice to me for a watermelon. I mean, they're not, I don't think they eat people. Oh, that's the wrong box. There we go. I don't think they eat people. I don't think they attack people at all. But they're air breathers because sometimes during drought seasons they get stuck in tiny little puddles of water, and then and then they couldn't breathe if their little tiny puddle ran out of air, and they were only gill breathers, so they've got lungs so they can just breathe the air. It's pretty neat. I'm a big Arapaima fan. 20% Glimmering Hook. I will take it. I'll absolutely take it. Though I'm 5 feet long, so he'd gobble me up. Also, as a joke, I'm 19 feet tall. Understandable. Have a great day. We love to joke around here. We love to get a bit silly. Everyone thinks that I'm short, but I'm not. I'm not short. I am average height. I am perfectly average height. But everyone thinks I'm just a little guy, and and to be fair, I am just a little guy, but I'm not like a little guy, you know. I am quite certifiably a pretty normally sized guy. But alas, people just stay silly out here, and I can't complain about that. I'm very little. Good for you, honestly. You love getting a bit little. But not me. I'm average size. I'm normal. And by normal I mean it in a like statistical sense. Like a normal curve, I'm pretty on the normal curve, Been little my whole 3 years of living. I've been average height my whole almost 4 years of living. For legal reasons, Twitch. That's a joke. Twitch, please do not cancel. I'm joking. Big guy, I know, right? I've been around for almost 4 years. That's I think that's a pretty neat, pretty long amount of time to have lived, to be honest. That's I'm ancient of days at this point. I'm simply too good. Wait, let me do the math. All right. Let me know if you need more details on the math. Cause yeah, we've got. Let's see. It's April now, which means May is right around the corner. 3050 back in 2020. When did I start? Oh, I don't know. And then, Tiziana sucks at Roblox. Hi! I decided to do a challenge in a game called The Battle Break, so I play one level every day until I beat all the chapters, and it would take 1700 days to beat the whole game in the moment. Goodness! Goodness gracious me, that's a long amount of time. That's like what? 5 years? Hold on, 300, let's round to about 360. 360 times 2 is 720. 720 times 2 is 1440. So, yeah, so about 5 years. That's a lot. That's quite a bit. Goodness, I'm not even 5 years old. I am. Oh, hello. Legendary treasure. Wogue. Tatters, that's crazy. Epic bait. Bearhead token. Angler Wayfinder lure. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. Dang. Boosted rod augment. Wise hook augment. And legendary bait. Well, okay. This kind of major. Kinda huge, actually. My goodness. Wogue. Wogue. It's only 4 of the 7 chapters. Sheesh. And also there's sub-chapters. It's in 2021. When it starts at, I think I'm 5 or 6, one of them. 2021 was 4 years ago. 2021 is when I appeared into existence as well. So there's 120 normal levels and then 171 sub-chapter levels. Sheesh. Sheesh. Bless Freddy. No, I get it. Time just passes and it's very difficult. It's very difficult to keep track. Who can even say how time goes? And so it goes, and so it goes, and so will you soon, I suppose. But if my silence made you leave... Sorry, this is And So It Goes by Billy Joel. Final syllabus is January 2nd, you know? Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm around May 28th. May 28th is the date that we always try and celebrate with. Maybe a little bit if we multiply the amount of the 2 things by 3. No, absolutely. Yeah, 120 normal levels and 171 sub-chapter levels. Yeah. Multiply that by 2. Goodness, that's a lot. That is so many. So It Goes by Billy Joel is very good. I really enjoy the King Singers version. I actually sang the King Singers version in high school choir. When was that in normal choir or advanced choir? I feel like that was with the normal choir. Because we had a lot of people with it. Midnight Tang 2-star times 2. So I'm the older of the 4-year-olds. And to be fair, when you've only been alive for 4 years, 3 or 4 months is a lot of time. That's a not insignificant proportion of both our lifespans. Is 2 to 3 months. No, 4 to 5 months. Honestly, probably closer to 5 months than 4 months. Yeah, 5 months is a not insignificant amount of time. When you've only been alive for 4 years. That's like almost 1/8 of your lifespan. That's pretty significant. You know, and I was back when I was in high school choir, we sang And So It Goes with the King Singers version. It was very pretty. I love a cappella music. Things that are just voices, and then when you've got harmonies with the voices, well, it's just crazy. Gotta go to church and yeah. Well, thank you for stopping by, Freddie. Absolutely love to chat with you. I hope there were no ramen incidents and that things went smoothly with your getting ready. I'm looking for another glimmering spot. That one is 10%, which not exactly what I'm looking for. You know what? Yeah, 20% glimmering hook, 20% pearl magnet, 5% pearl chance. Absolutely, absolutely. I'll take the spot here. The choir kid urged to keep singing, so it goes. I don't know what is up with me getting treasures today. I don't even have like the thing that gives you a higher chance of getting treasure, but like, all right, okay. Here, let's open that up. Not bad. See, I don't buy much bait nowadays. Bait just kind of appears in my inventory most of the time now. Cause I don't know, for some reason I've been getting enough treasure chests that that keeps that treasure coming. Sometimes I still see some of my old choir friends from high school, and we have a nasty little habit of falling back into singing some of our songs together, which is really embarrassing for me personally because I don't remember a lot of the specific tunes as much as they do sometimes. So I'm always like, wait guys, no wait, I need the piano part. But we stay silly. I've got a big old binder of all of the music that I sang in high school. Which, you know, like, it seems like kind of silly just to keep it around because it's not like I'm actively singing it or anything, and there's about licensing and stuff if I did want to, like, start my own group or, like, join a group or something. But I just like to have it. I like being able to go back and pick out the parts every once in a while and just be like, alright, what's our, let's remember that. There's some absolute bangers in there. Ooh, Rough Pearl times 2. I will not complain. Some absolute incredible bangers in the Quimby's choir, high school choir. I almost said discography, but that's not it. Repertoire. Repertoire is a good word for that. There were some that we'd learn at like the beginning of the year, and then anytime we were asked to do like a special performance thing, we'd just pull it out, you know, just casually. And there was one that we had. I don't know if Chariots was the actual title of it, but we always called it Chariots, and it was a really intense piece that was it was very, very like fierce and warlike, and like it's based off of the story in the Bible where there's the guy that's like, oh no, these guys are gonna kill us, and then it's like, don't worry, their chariots ain't nothing. If you know that one. A lot of really good choir music is based around Bible stories, and then it's almost nonsensical what's actually happening in the song, but it's like, oh, but yeah, you know the story. But yeah, it's so the song. It started with a very intense, like with all the tenors and basses having part. It was like chariots, 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 and like getting quieter, and then oh, it was a fun song, and we just pull that out the entire year. People would be like, can we have the choir perform a piece first? And my choir teacher was like, oh yeah, absolutely. And then we'd go and perform that, and like there's nothing wrong with that. We never got like people being like, oh my goodness, that wasn't really what I meant. Like, because it was a cool song, and it obviously, you know, showed off how cool we were. But I do like that was one of our go-tos. Instead of having something just, you know, like pretty and sweet and fun, we were like, no, we're gonna do the song that makes that makes us sound like we're fighting something. There was also a song that we sang. It was in Latin, and it was all about how the devil lies was the moral of the story. But the song itself was written to sound very demonic. It had a lot of really tight, really tight harmonies that gave off just a very eerie, like tense feeling to it. And again, it was all in Latin, and we were using the word demon a lot, because you know we're talking about demons, and again, how they lie was the moral of the story of the song. But when we would go out into like the big center of the school, and we'd sing it because there were really good acoustics in there, because it was this big room, lots of tile, lots of like space for the sound to reflect from, and it absolutely 100% sounded like we were a cult. I've not seen this spot before. That's very nice. I'll have to come check this out again sometime. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I've not seen that before. Okay. This is really pretty. Oh, hiccups. But yeah, no, we absolutely sounded cultish while we were singing it. Which it was very funny that, you know, the song about how demons and the devil lie and you can't trust them, made us sound like we were like there was something else going on in that choir room. It was another really cool song, and one of my friends from high school could do like a really good like inhuman like bouncy walk. He'd like tuck his arms back behind his head and crouch down really low, so he's like jumping between either his legs. It was really cool. So he'd like sing that, and he'd run around the room sometimes. Man, if there's one thing I do miss about high school, it is choir. Like theoretically, there's some ways that I could still like find a choir or something and participate now, but the really nice thing about having it in school was that there was just built-in time on days for you to do choir, you know? Like, it wasn't something that you had to go out of your way to go to and build into your schedule or anything. It was just there already. And it was really frequent practice too, because again, putting it in part of a school schedule means that you're doing practice like a ton of times a week. Portobello Grouper. Hello, Portobello Grouper. We stay finding fish today. This is pretty epic. I like how that's going for me. So there's just a lot of built-in practice time in the week, and by the time I was in high school, I was in an advanced choir every single year that I was there. Like even when I say like normal choir, I was one of the years I was there, I was in 2 choirs. I was in the normal advanced choir, and then I was in the like special advanced choir, the one that got voiced, so that everyone, if you don't know what voicing is, in choir, it's where you, during tryouts, your voices are tested against the other people's that you're going to be singing with to create like a coherent sound. So yeah, I was in the voiced choir and the advanced non-voiced choir, and then I didn't do that the next year because I was taking a music theory class instead, and I just with that in my schedule, I simply did not have enough time for 2 choir classes as well. Yeah, no, that was Wise Tide. Do I want to stick around for a Wise Tide? Here, let's catch another fish here, and then let's take a look at all the tides are. Lucky, Glimmering, Wise. Wise, I do think is going to be our best choice. We're doing pretty well on Wayfinder data, though. So that's nice. But, yeah, so I miss having that. I miss having that automatic built into my life and my schedule thing. And I didn't even have to, like, choose to go to practice or anything, because it was just during the school day. I was there already. No extra travel or effort or anything. So yeah, absolutely I miss that a ton. That's my one regret in not having more time in high school. Okay, well, I already have another glitched rod here, so I could just get rid of the one I have in my inventory and maybe put out a Wayfinder lure. Honestly, that might be the play. So let's do that, and then let's go ahead and pull in. Yeah, I mean, there's no sense in trying to hold on to the Wayfinder lure as something just like special to bring out another time. It's finding more grottos. That's gonna be good no matter what. So yeah, Wayfinder lure. And then I'd probably want to repair that when I'm done with it. I haven't. More grottos is more grottos, so I want to invest in that. I mean, look how much XP we've gone today, though. I'm genuinely so surprised at how well this is going. I feel real good about that. Thumbs up, smiley face. Rough pearl, nice. I will not complain about a rough pearl. I need angler tokens so badly. I've got 45k right now, but I know I could use those up in an instant. And I haven't been upgrading things, which maybe I should. You know, maybe I should just bite the bullet and take a couple upgrades. You know, yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we've got with the fishing perks. All right. Yeah, we've oh, interesting. Elusive chance. I think this is currently affected by my lure that I've got on it. I've currently got 5% pearl chance and yeah, the 1% treasure chance. But let's take a look at this way. I could upgrade my glimmering pot, but I feel as though that isn't the best use of my time. I do think upgrading the stable rod is a good idea. Then let's see what else. Greedy hook would probably be a good idea. Or I could do strong hook. It would take most of my pearls and a lot of spirits. But could be worth. Or I could do boosted rod, which increases chances of things. Ugh. Oh, I'm racked with indecision. I really wanted one of these, but it's fine. It's fine. You know what? Let's do... Let's do boosted rod. Hello? There we go. And then let's also do... Let's do pearl magnet. Like I said, I can use all of my angler tokens really fast. I can use those real quick. But it's fine. It's totally fine. And I've got enough rough pearls that I can make 7 more polished pearls if I want to. So that'll fuel more upgrades if I want to. You know, that's totally fine. I just feel like it is better to be spending my tokens on things that will help me than to just be hanging on to them forever. So, you know, tough choices there. Because now I only have about 6,000 angler tokens. Obviously I'll have more when I, obviously I'll be getting more when I go to the fishmonger, because I haven't been to the fishmonger in a hot second. We are popping off on this, on getting the trophies today. I feel really good about this. So obviously I've got fish ready for turning into angler tokens, but it does feel a bit sad being so low. Oh, good time with Scars is in the lobby. Hope he's having fun. Hope he's fishing. Yeah, I do wonder if Whoa, that got wild for a second there. Oh my gosh, it's Laurel! Thank you for the raid! Hello, welcome on in! Hi, let me get a shout out set for you. Laurel raid, let's go! Wait, hang on, I also gotta be fishing at the same time. Hi, welcome on in. If you don't know me, my name's Quimby. I am, I stream a variety of things. Let me make sure I'm spelling this right. Laurel raid, let's go. High speed tricks, welcome on in. No, wait, not raid, I want a shout out. I'm so distracted. I was like, yes, a raid. Hi, chatters. There we go, shout out is what we want. Shout out is what we want. So yeah, welcome on in. The panic in your voice. I'm silly. Don't worry about it. You raid me and I immediately send everyone back your way. It's okay. No tag backs. I know. Don't worry about it. We're silly. Yeah, I like streaming fun, chill games a lot of the time. Don't worry about it. Right now we are playing the fishing mini game on MCCI, which I discovered a couple weeks ago and have been a little bit obsessed with. I think they've balanced it out really well, and I quite enjoy it. And then I've been playing a lot of Stardew recently. I have a Minecraft world that I keep meaning to go back to. I think I need to redesign my Minecraft skin before I do that though, because I wanna redesign that skin. Knew that the UI looked very MCCI like? I've got some shaders on because I think that if I'm just gonna be sitting here fishing for a while, that I may as well, you know, have some pretty visuals with it. But yes, it is absolutely MCCI. You sit here and you catch fish, but there's a bunch of fun stuff with it. So like there's some skills that that you level up by doing this here. I'll catch my next fish and then I'll tell you guys about the I guess it's not really necessarily skills. You've got like research things you do. Strong, which affects the weight of your fish. There's 4 different weights that fish can come in. Wise, which affects the rarity of the fish that you get. Glimmering, which lets you get pearls. Pearls are used for upgrading things. Greedy, which helps you get treasure. Treasure just gives you nice stuff. And then Lucky, which helps with getting spirits. Spirits are also used for upgrading. So you can see like there's a bunch of fish. They've got different conditions for catching them, like day and night, and if they're elusive or not. And then there's 4 different weights per. You get trophies for that, and that helps you level up. And then you've got these perks that you can do as per research. I'll be lurking and grabbing some food because it's quite late for me already. Take care, Quimby, and good luck with fishing. Thank you so much for the raid, and good luck with getting food and, I don't know, sleeping or something. Thank you for the lurk. It's so lovely to see you always. Yeah, your research gets you the ability to level up these things here, which you know, helps you with stuff, so that's nice. And then you've also got supplies you can have. Like bait, which gives you better stats, line, which helps you with rod stats. You can have items that help you with things, and overclocks, which adds to your stats that you do here. So there's a couple things to balance with all of it, but overall I think that it's got a really fun flow to it. Like I don't never feel like it's, you know, too repetitive necessarily or overwhelming with things. There's a couple different islands that you can visit as you level up, and then there's grottos as well, which I'm currently working towards getting grown here. Candybot is telling me to drink some water, so I gotta do that. Ooh, Grove Cod times 3, let's go. More fish is more fish. I'm always saying this. More fish is just simply more fish. So grottos are special islands that you can go to. With special fish of their own and some of their special conditions. They're kind of difficult to explain without going to one, but I think I should be finding one not like immediately soon, but like we're getting pretty close there. Yeah, I'm about 80% of the way to finding one. But grottos are really useful for getting like more pearls or spirits or stuff, or if you invest a lot in getting good things for fish, then it could be a great way to get tokens. But grottos are special little spots. You have to do fishing to find where one of them is, and then once the grotto unstabilizes, then you have to go find it again. And I've currently got an item that's helping me get better research on that done. Okay. We are going to go fish at this spot that has plus 20% strong hook and plus 10% wise hook. So that means that I get plus 20% to strong, which helps me get heavier fish. Heavier fish give you more angler tokens and more trophies if they're new catches. So you can see the Grove Cod will give me 40 angler tokens because it's a common quality fish with only 1 star. Do I have any examples of 2-star fish in my thing? Oh yeah, here where we see we've got frilled mackerel, which is a common fish, so it already gives you more, but having the 2 stars increases the number of tokens that you get as well. And then yeah, the plus 10% wise makes you more likely to catch more rare fish. So again, just all overall a very I think it's been a very well balanced system so far. I am at the point where we're starting to get into the grind. It's getting increasingly harder to find like new fish and to level up to get more trophies and stuff, but that's all right. And yes, things like that will keep it interesting too, where you've got different effects that can trigger. So like Speedy Rod means that your next catch will be very fast. So yeah, just some fun things that can happen to keep it interesting. And I love this little bar that they have when you catch things. It gives you that little thrill of like opening loot crates or doing or like, I don't know, playing blackjack or something. Just the excitement of what's going to happen. Because just like one bar, it happens pretty fast and you're like, oh, I got a fish, that's cool, that's chill, whatever. But then when it just keeps going up, now that's exciting. That feels fantastic. Like this! Oh, look at that! Walking catfish, 3-star times 2. Let's absolutely go. So yeah, that was a massive weight fish, 3 stars, which is gonna net me more trophies. And then I also got Fish Magnet active, which increases the chance to multiply the amount. So I got 2 of them. That's going to give me a total of 1,600 angler tokens. So overall, a very, very successful catch on that one. And it's not everything's going to be as exciting as that. You're not always going to get the really cool stuff. Like most of the time it is things like rusted can, which trash is a whole other thing. Trash isn't as useful as fish in any way, shape, or form. But if you collect enough of it, there's a trash collector guy who likes to trade it with you for tokens. So it's still worth something, just not as much as anything else. Yeah, so most of the time it's pretty low-key. We're just chilling here, hanging out, fishing. But on occasion we get those exciting moments. Pearls are good. Pearls get you upgrades and stuff. I'm running a little low on pearls right now, actually. I did a couple upgrades earlier that I think ultimately is to my benefit. I upgraded, I think, my Glimmering Magnet, which gives me a higher chance of getting multiple pearls, and my Boosted Rod, which gives me a higher chance of triggering something that gives me better, like, treasure chance, elusive fish chance, pearl chance, stuff like that. So good upgrades overall. It was very expensive. It took most of my angler tokens and most of my pearls. I've still got a pretty decent number of rough pearls that I can turn into polished pearls, which is what I mostly use nowadays, is the polished pearls. But it's a 10-to-1 ratio, so it's a lot more efficient to be catching polished pearls than rough pearls. But I'll never say no to a rough pearl or two. When something like that shows up, I'm very glad to see it. And see my pearl magnet activate on that, so That's a good one. I am very much hoping to... Oh, there goes my uncommon line. So I gotta re-equip on that. I could have done something more rare because I think I'm gonna make it to a grotto soon. But I don't know. I just don't think it's necessarily that worth it. We had the rare line last time I was in a grotto, and it wasn't. And I didn't even get the stable rod all that much. So whatever. Stable rod is really good in grottos. It prevents it from getting unstable, which yeah, makes sense. Stable rod. Oh. Portobello Grouper ×2. Let's go. I think I got Portobello Grouper for the first time just earlier today, so no trophies on that one, but at the very least we chillin'. We chillin' out. But I wanna check how close I am to Grotto. Oh, currents change in 5 minutes. That's probably been there for a while and I just didn't notice. Because it usually gives you about 15 minutes of warning. Oh, yep, see, there we go, grotto. So we are going to go to the Sunken Swamp, which is the only grotto that I can find right now because I only have access to temperate locations. And, okay, there's a couple things. So the stability of the grotto starts at 100%, and then each catch that you do takes it down by a percentage of what the spot that you're fishing at says it'll take. So this spot right here, it has 100% treasure chance, but it costs 10 to 20% stability. So that is a very high risk, high reward kind of spot. Whereas over here, we have one that has plus 20% strong hook, 100% fish chance, and 10% elusive fish chance for 3 to 9%. There's a couple other things, like you can see there's spots that have 100% here spirit chance, and that's pretty nice. There's also 100% pearl chance spots. And I need to decide what it is I'm focusing on this little foray into the grotto. So first thing I want to do is always just run around and look at all of the spots that we've got. That's plus 20% glimmering, 10% XP magnet, 10% pearl chance. I'd prefer, if it's between one of these two spots, I'd prefer the 20% glimmering, 10% pearl magnet, 100% pearl chance. That's 20% wise hook and 100% fish chance. Today I've been focusing a lot more on just getting fish instead of getting pearls or anything necessarily. I have a lot of upgrade stuff that I want to do that doesn't necessarily require pearls. Like I want to upgrade my rod overclock, which I guess I do need pearls for that, but I just don't have enough tokens. And I have enough rough pearls that I can make a couple polished pearls and just be fine. So right now, yeah, I really am focusing more on getting these. The 200% fish magnet is kind of huge. That means if I fish there, I'm probably going to be getting 3 or 4 fish per catch, which is a lot of fish to get per catch. That has a much higher chance of making each catch profitable. Especially if I guess not especially, if I switch to a rare bait, then that could also potentially help with some things. I haven't bought any of the higher level bait that I use, so that means it's really technically kind of free if you ignore how math works. Okay, so far I'm not seeing a ton of great strong spots. The one we saw with the fish magnet is really the one I'm seeing best. Okay, that has 100% fish chance and 200% fish magnet, but it's 3 to 7% stability. It's really not that good. So that one's definitely a consideration. I'd prefer fish magnet over some other things, but not an ideal spot. There's still, I think, a lot better that I could do there. If I had to do a greedy spot, I think this is the one I do, the 20% greedy hook, 20% treasure magnet. When I get really low on stability, I might stop by there and do like my final catch with it. Because you don't have to have enough stability to fulfill the minimum. It'll just take you automatically to 0 if you don't have above what it costs. Okay. Yeah, I think that spot that we saw with fish magnet is looking pretty good right now. Elusive fish chance is real nice, because it's really hard to get elusive fish otherwise. They are elusive, but it's not a guarantee. Oh, this spot's actually not bad. 20% wise hook, 100% fish chance, 200% fish magnet. Let's remember that. Let's consider that carefully. Yeah, and that's another 3 to 9. It's not super good. It's not bad. It's just not super fantastically good. I think we've been around the whole place at this point, so I do think the best spot that I've seen that I like is right here. So let's get my overclocks, change so I've got stable rod here. I think I am going to keep this on fish magnet and strong hook respectively. The wise is fine, but I think I want to see if I can focus getting heavier fish with this. And we are going to switch to rare bait, because having those little extra boosts to my chances it's just going to be nice, and Grottas are rare enough that it's worth taking a chance. Okay, see, Green Guild times 3. Not bad. So I think currently my plan is fish this spot out. I would like to do 1 or 2 catches in a 100% spirit spot. I'm not running low on spirits per se. I just need to kind of keep an eye on it. So picking up 1 or 2 will be nice. Particularly, I've got an item right now that will guarantee me getting a glimmering spirit, which is the kind that I'm currently the lowest on. Oh, we got stable rod on that one. Nice. We love to see it. So yeah, I think I was not looking for good spirit spots. Really? Okay, well that one did not last long at all. It do be like that sometimes. What have we got? 5 to 10, 10% lucky, 100% spirit chance. Sometimes there are some spots that have lower for spirit chance, so I'm just gonna take another quick run around and see if I can find one of those. There's some pretty solid greedy spots I remember for sure. I don't know, I was looking for that more than I was looking for lucky, but that is wise and spirit chance, not exactly what we're looking for right now. So not spirit chance, fish chance. Spirit chance is what we're looking for, don't mind me. We stay silly. No spirit chance. Sorry, no spirit spots here. I don't think there's anything over that way, so we're gonna keep moving this way. That is 100% fish chance. Just 100% fish chance. Which is not bad. It had a pretty low cost for it, but I just think there's better. I just think there's options that they'll take you much further than that. Okay, this is all glimmering stuff. Is there anything back here? Did I look back here? Is this where I just was on the other spot? Yes, this is where I just was. Okay, that's not a bad spot pearl wise. I mean, let's just give it a cast. Why not, you know? Just for funsies. See if we get anything good, right? It could just be a rough pearl or 2, but may as well. Yep, just a rough pearl, but it was a stable cast, so I don't think that actually counted for anything. That was it was basically free. Yeah, I do think this is the only spirit spot in the entire place, crazily enough, so let's just give this a whirl. We might end up with just 1 spirit for a ton of stability. Yep, that was a ton of stability. For just the 1 glimmering spirit. I'm greedy a little bit, let's do 1 more. And not greedy in a way that'll give me treasure. I'm just silly. And there's not any really good fish catching spots out here, so May as well. All right, but there's a couple decent ones. There was another, I think there was another Y spot that had fish magnet. Yes. 100% fish chance plus 200% fish magnet is not, it's not terrible. It's not my ideal, but it is certainly, it's certainly better than nothing. Pretty low cost, pretty decent chance for reward. Even if I don't catch anything super rare, super heavy, this is just a nice little use my time. Hello? Fern flounder massive weight. Oh, sorry, gargantuan weight. My goodness. Okay. I don't... Yeah, only Boggy Bass, I think, has the other gargantuan. Okay, well, that was, times 3. That's 12,000 angler tokens right there. My goodness. Well, I'm feeling good about my choices right now. I'm feeling great, actually. Sunken Koi times 3. You know, I'm feeling real good about this. I think quite frankly, we stay winning with this. Wow. All right. And I mean that's just a Boggy Bass times 4, but even that's still 800 angler tokens. We stay winning forever. No, getting a gargantuan weight fish kinda major, and it was uncommon rarity too, wasn't it? Yeah, uncommon rarity. That I feel very good about my time spent in this grotto already, even if we don't get anything else super crazy. Ancient Snapper times 3. That's cool. Yeah, and that's the other nice thing about this is that getting all those fish, I think gets me better things with the research. Which is right. I don't know for sure if getting multiple here, let's check this. We have 266 points on strong right now. We can do the math on it after we see how much it goes up by on this next cast. Because I know I'm gonna get fish magnet. I've got the plus 200% fish magnet. Alright. Pale minnow times 3. That's a pretty easy one to calculate. 269. Yeah, no, fish magnet absolutely gives you it absolutely gives you the research too. So when we got the gargantuan weight fish, and we got, what was it, like 3 of them? We got 150 points from that. So fish magnet is always the strat you want to go with. At least for my playstyle. I have to clarify, there are legitimately different playstyles for how you want to do this. But if you're playing the way that I'm playing, fish magnet's a solid bet. I think there might have been 1 or 2 more fish magnet spots around. I don't remember where that would have been. I know that it was a Y spot, if anything. Oh yeah, here we go. Is that? No. Okay. So yeah, 3 to 7% stability. It's a little higher than I'd necessarily like for a spot like this with just fish magnet and fish chance, but I just think that fish magnet is so worth it. Fish magnet, my beloved. Oh, new battle pass reward unlocked. Let's beep. Silver treasure core. I don't know what any of that stuff means. I don't engage with any of the outside MCCI stuff. I am just fishing. I am just a little guy here fishing in my ponds. Swampy beta times 4. Don't mind if I do. That is sheesh. That's gonna be really good for my wise research. That's a legendary fish. Hello? Sunken Knifejaw, 3 stars. Heck Yes, we love to see it. Yep, massive weight. Thank you, Sunken Knife Jaw. I'd love to catch an overgrown grouper at some point. Or perhaps a lemon soul. Or perhaps a glowberry guppy. Honestly, a rusted pike or a mutated marlin would be cool too, but how many was that? That was 3? Nice. Oh, we're gonna have so many tokens after this. I feel very good about that. I love to get lots of tokens. Oh, stable rod augment has run out of uses. That is, I can't repair this one anymore, so we are just gonna discard that. And then, let's see, what do I want for... Honestly, glitch rod augment could be kind of major. I don't have that much stability left, but if glitch rod triggers, you get double the research, and I'm already getting good things for fish magnet. But, or I mean, lucky hook could be really nice with me having the glimmering amulet. You know what? Yeah, let's invest a little bit in getting better spirits for that. That's like a long-term investment that I'm doing. I'm working on getting better spirits now so that in the future I'm not going to screw myself over by suddenly hitting a point where I desperately need a lot of spirits and don't have them. Okay. Well, there's the end of that spot there. I do with having the lucky hook on, I think I am going to want to do some more spirit fishing at some point, but the question is if I want to do that now or if I want to fish more at another spot first. And I think that entirely depends on if there's another spot that has fish magnet, to be honest. Which I don't think there is. I think in my little forays, I don't think I found another one that had fish magnet. I will do a cursory check. Oh, no, I've already depleted that one. I've already depleted that. I was like, wait. No, I've depleted that one. I've already gotten it. Not a problem. So, okay, I do think we've gotten all of the fish magnet that I can get. And it was a pretty good run for me, so I think investing the rest of my stability into getting spirits is not going to be a bad plan. Okay. Especially because I do want to run through this amulet as quickly as possible so that I can get other spirits as well. Because I need the glimmering really badly, to be clear. I just, Oh, and a stable rod. Nice. Yeah, so I do need the glimmering really badly, but I need other things as well, and I have to catch at least 10 spirits with the amulet before it stops being effective. So, yeah. Alright, glimmering spirit. You know, we're doing great with just a couple of glimmering spirits out here. That's totally fine. That's great. We're just getting only one glimmering spirit for that. That's chill. We're chilling out. Don't worry about it. It's honestly fine. Any spirits at all is better than no spirits. So, and yeah, I mean, I do have the 5%. I said I'd want to do treasure with it, but I think with what I've got, doing another spirit cast is going to be my best bet. Just get as many of them as I can while I'm here. I would love a refined spirit, but far be it from me to far be it from me to complain if I don't. Ooh, only 4 minutes on a strong tide, but that's all right. That's okay. That's not a problem. Anyway, sheesh, look at all these fish that I've got. Look at these, look at all the pretty fish I have. This is gonna get me a hefty amount of angler tokens. Yep, 53,000. I am feeling great, to be honest. Let's check my crabbed pot. I got a claw crab from it. That's nice. Repair, just why not? I really want to upgrade this crab pot too. That's another thing that I'm really trying to work towards. But thinking about it, I could upgrade my rod augment. If I trade for some polished pearls. I think that'll give me enough. That would absolutely give me enough to do this. That could be really nice. That could be really nice to have my rod upgraded. Yes, I've just got the more on that. Okay, that's good. I like that. Oh, here, let's switch back to uncommon bait. I am going to need to buy bait soon though. And I want to have enough tokens available for when that happens. I think we're gonna hold off on it just a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on that. And then I'll come back to it. I will when I've got some more catches, I will potentially return and get some fishes from there. Oh, this is a pretty good spot. 10% wise, 3% strong Wayfinder data as well. Sign me up. I've still got that Wayfinder attachment, so that's gonna get me well on my way to finding another grotto pretty soon. And see, the grottos are really nice. You wanna make it to a grotto as often as you can, because again, having the like 100% chance of either catching a fish or catching like spirits, treasures, pearls, whatever, it's pretty major. It's pretty nice. Kind of thing that you wanna invest your time into getting, if you know what I mean. How are we doing on lucky research? Okay, we've still got a ways to go on that. Actually, all my research in general. Glimmering is the closest, but that's still gonna take a while. Okay, I don't think any of my researches are really necessarily close. Oh, I'm very close to level 24. I just took a look at my trophy bar. I am very close to level 24. I don't think you get anything necessarily special at level 24. But I'd really love to make it to level 24. Cause oh, Greedy Tide, of course. Let's finish fishing out this spot, and then maybe we'll check out what the other islands have. Cause okay, maybe we could fish there a little. I don't know. I just don't have good treasure chances, and greedy stuff only takes effect if you catch treasure. So, you know, even having a lot of greedy hook and stuff isn't going to be super helpful if I just don't get any treasure. We could do a little bit with it. We could go check that out. I'll see what the other islands have. That, cuz I've still got pretty good prospects on the other islands for getting good fish. We've really been popping off in the Dark Grove here today. And it is my newest island, so it does have the most potential for getting new catches. But the other ones, certainly, I've got a long ways to go. Oh, Candybot wants me to drink water and take a break and stretch and stuff. Alright, Candybot. Alright, you're the boss. You're the boss. You're in charge. I've got my water bottle here. Okay. I'm keeping an eye on... Okay, let's build that girl. Oh, that's a lot of things I've activated, and we are doing a little stretch as well. You know, stand up, move around. Nice. We love to see it. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, hello. Grilled mackerel 3-star. My goodness. Oh, how close am I to level 24? Oh wait, nope. Okay. That's crown level up. That's one thing. How close are we in here? Oh, I'm 3 trophies away. Oh, I am 3 trophies away. It doesn't... I still need level 30 to get here. Like, it's not like that's like, you know. But see, like, I've got 431 trophies here, 374 here, 367 here. I am catching up on the Dark Grove. Today has been fantastic as far as new catches go. But yeah, if one of the other islands, like, the other islands aren't too far ahead. If they've got a good tide, I could absolutely get some work done there. Man, no, today's been crazy on catching new fish, and particularly in the Sunken Swamp, actually. I've gotten a ton of new fish for the swamp. Which I guess in the past I have been a lot more focused on getting pearls than necessarily trying to catch more fish. Shows you what applying yourself... wow, I can talk. Shows you what applying yourself can do a little bit. When you, when you really get down to it, you can do good or something. I don't know. Actually, I do want to... Sorry, I'd like to look at stat things. 415 in the Sunken Swamp. That's pretty good. Okay. Gradient, Verdant Woods, Green Floor. Wow, all three of them are the same. All three of them are the same. That... Oh, okay, well, I mean, I guess... Do I want to change my overclocks for this? I've already got... Okay, let's think this through. Greedy is my lowest level on like upgrades and augments and everything. But I don't necessarily... Because the thing is, I could do Treasured Magnet and Treasured Hook overclock, but then that's if I get a treasure, then it helps with that. I'm kind of wondering if maybe the strat for me is to actually see if I can find another Wayfinder location spot. Just see if I can maximize the speed at which I get to another grotto. Because the greedy tide on all three islands, I don't think is gonna really do that much for me overall. It's not the greatest thing ever. Because again, I just don't have good treasure chance. I have a 1% treasure chance. So if I... Obviously this isn't how statistics really works, but if I get off 100 catches, then, you know, maybe I'll get treasure from one. And that's not how stats works. I'm well aware. I passed my AP stats class. But the odds are not in my favor. I do think it'll be a better use of my time to try to zoom to the next grotto. The grottos have been good to us lately. As mentioned, I've been getting a lot of new fish from there. I bet if I've gotten some pearls and spirits and stuff. It's been pretty solid. My spirit chance is also pretty abysmally low. I've only got like a 2.2% chance of getting a spirit. So definitely grottos are the way to go there. No, I'm not seeing anything with Wayfinder data so far. I could switch to another island if there's nothing here that'll do it. I mean, they've all got the same tide right now, so I don't know that there's anything worth prioritizing there. It's not like, well, I have to stay on this island. No, I could switch it up a little. Wayfinder data. There's a lot of really good fishing spots. Oh, Wayfinder data, let's go. It doesn't have a lot of stock, but it's a good spot, Your Honor. It's got 10% wise and 30% strong, and also the 10% Wayfinder data, which is categorically what we're looking for. If I can, if I can just get good on getting to on getting that wayfinder data, then we're in a good spot. I mean, I'd love if I caught something else in the meantime. I would absolutely adore picking up another fish or two, like another new fish or two. But I won't complain if not. That's not the purpose of what we're doing here. You're purely here for the wayfinder data. It could have been like a 10% glimmering spot or something, and I'd still be fishing it for the 10% wayfinder. You gotta get that 10% wayfinder data. Not 10%, plus 10 wayfinder data. I understand why they don't do 10% wayfinder data. It wouldn't scale very well with the way that they've got the thing set up for that, so just plus 10. Plus 10 good. I actually don't know how much data you get from a regular catch. I wonder if it's variable or if it's the same each time. Okay, let's do this. I'm currently at 700. I have 2 effects helping me get data right now. Okay, I have plus 10 from the fishing spot, and I believe I have plus 10 from the wayfinder lure. So that means that you get about 10 per catch? That makes sense. That would mean you'd need to do... Oh wait, I should do it. Line. That means that unaugmented without having a special spot for it and without having a lure, that you need to do about 200 catches to get to a grotto. And that really does sound about right for me. With the amount of time I feel like I spend fishing between grottos. About 200 catches sounds correct. I am currently getting 30 wayfinder data per catch, again because of my 2 boosts to it. So that means that, and obviously this spot is going to run out probably pretty soon, and I'm going to have to look for another one. Oh, yep, like that. There goes the spot. It's been depleted. That means if I get off like 5 catches in a spot like that, I get 150 data instead of 50, and that seems like a pretty solid deal. I want to check up in here. There's some good spots up here usually. I mean, the 20% lucky, 10% spear magnet is not bad. It's just not what I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for wayfinder data. Oh, and then there's the other spot that I found. Here. Okay, there's nothing in there right now. I do love all the tiny little spots. Oh, hello. This is exactly what we're looking for. Plus 10%. Plus 10 wayfinder data. I know the correct terms and what sort I'm looking for. I know the correct units that the data goes up by, which is not by percentage but by individual. Hello. Frilled mackerel 3-star times 2. We love to see it. I will not complain. I will absolutely not complain about that. As mentioned, I need to buy bait soon. I need to buy bait, and it's and I am at the point of using uncommon bait. I didn't know if I'd ever reached the point, but I do think with how quickly I gain tokens nowadays, it is reasonable to invest a little bit into the uncommon bait. Is there a person on the other side of that line? Oh, there totally is. This blocks your view. This blocks your view of people. That's interesting. I didn't. Huh. Crazy. That person is fishing level 20. I'm fishing level 23. And it's a really silly amount of levels to be feeling smug about. Really silly amount of levels to get smug about. Orphan tears. But I am level 23. You should fear my might. I have so many levels. To be fair, I'm really close to level 24. I'm 3 trophies away from level 24. If I caught like a crab or something, like a new crab, that would push me up over the edge, but I don't think I would catch a new crab this quickly. That doesn't, percentage wise, it just doesn't really make sense. Oh, well, there goes my bait. Let's just switch to common bait for the remainder of this spot in particular. I'm gonna jump back to town to pick up more in a bit. I just don't want to make the trip all the way back over here. So let's, like, it's not like what I'm catching here necessarily even matters that much. I'm just doing this to farm that data, because it's real neat. Normally it would take me like what, 20 catches to get to 200 data. Like, I don't know why 200 is the number I fixated on there. Normally it'd take me about 20 catches to get to about 200 data. It takes me about 7 with my things that I've got right now. Oh, a glimmering spirit, nice. I do gotta keep up with those spirits. Oh, and I need to be saving tokens for when that, if I want to repair that amulet. Glimmering spirit times 2. Okay, well, let's take a look at how much it costs to repair it. Oh, 15,000 is not bad actually. I don't think I want to do that right now, because I'm doing pretty good on glimmering spirits actually. Yeah, I've got 22 glimmering spirits, and now it's strong spirits that I'm low on. I've only got 14 of those. But I do want to hang on to the amulet. It was pretty expensive to buy, so I think I will want to repair it at some point. Especially, ooh, an important thing to consider. If I get a really good lucky spot in the grotto, like something that's got like plus 20% lucky or something, that there's a decent chance to get a refined, or potentially it could be neat to get a pure glimmering spirit, because a pure glimmering spirit would allow me to upgrade to get the glimmering lure upgrade, I think it's called. I don't actually remember, but it will actually increase my percentage of getting pearls and lower my chance of getting trash, and I hate getting the trash, so I would love a higher pearl chance. So let's keep that in mind. I wanna hold off on any big upgrades with the tokens that I have, so that I can make sure to have enough that I can restore the amulet if I want to, because that's pretty neat. That seems pretty good to me actually. How close am I on my researches? If I could get one of my researches to level up, then that would push me over the top to level 24. I mean, obviously there's a number of things that would get me to level 24, and it's still not like level 24 is any super significant benchmark or anything. I just want it. I just want level 24. I'm 3 trophies away. It's agonizingly close. I could totally just get there any second now. If I got the lowest quality of the elusive common type fish for this area, I think that would do it, because I don't think I've gotten the common elusive fish for the Dark Grove. I'd have to check. Maybe we'll take a look after this catch. Just see what we've got going on there. Yeah, no, I don't have the fungal salmon. Even just getting the average weight. Even just getting the average weight would do it. It would do it. It would get us there. That'd be 6 trophies, and I am 3 away from level 24. No, getting anything that would give me trophies at this point would get me to level 24. I do kind of wonder if my best bet on that is going to the grotto and hoping for another lucky catch with that, but I mean, yeah, actually, no. Going to a grotto and getting a spot with good fish magnet, I do genuinely think would be my best chance at it, because fish magnet doubles the research as well, because you're catching multiple fish of the same kind. So that means that I could really push my strong or wise research. Probably my strong is closer right now. We're close on glimmering, but still quite a ways off, to be honest, and lucky we're quite a ways away too. So really, I do think that my best chance is if I make it to a grotto and I get that sweet fish magnet. Assuming, of course, there is a fish magnet spot for me to get. That's not always a guarantee. I think I totally have been to grottos where there were none. There's no fish magnet spots to fish in. I guess I don't know if you get Wayfinder data from trash casts. It would be really annoying to check that too, considering that it's hard to predict when you're going to get a trash cast. Huh. I could definitely see that increasing the number from 200 to something else if trash casts don't count. And I catch a lot of trash. I mostly just filter it out mentally at this point, because of how much I resent it. Totally that could harsh my vibe. That's so spooky. What if it harshes the vibe? Oh, there's my Wayfinder lure. How close am I? 1930. Dang. Okay, and and my lure can be repaired. How much would that cost? 50,000 is a lot. I don't think I want to do that right now. I think I think that's a bit ridiculous, quite frankly, to do it right now. But I'm still getting a good amount of data from just fishing regularly at this spot. We're so close. We're so incredibly close already. I can just hang on to that, because that is one that I want to repair, because it has been so incredibly useful. I just not right now. Okay, the spot is depleted. How close are we? If I do one cast anywhere, I think we'll get it. Watch as we get like a super good tide here. Just immediately. Oh, glimmering. Glimmering's not bad. But I don't feel especially bad missing it to go to a grotto. So I feel good about this. Okay. Oh no, you do. Okay, you do still get research for trash cast. That makes me feel a lot better. Oh, before I go there, before that. No, wait. No, I don't need to buy bait, because I'm going to be using, because I want to use rare bait for this. Alright, first things first, let's get that onto stable rod. Okay. Then let's take a look around the grotto here. Let's see what we've got. I'm looking for fish magnet. It's looking like it might be a little rarer than this one that I necessarily like. I think I see fish magnet there. We'll make our way there eventually. Let's start over here, because I'm closest right here. Yep, that's just wise hook and fish chance. 2 to 5 for fish chance and fish magnet is not bad. And that's not bad as far as treasure spots go either. I'm not really planning necessarily to go to any treasure spots. Again, that's the one that I don't engage with the most. 3 to 7% for fish magnet is a little high, but definitely potential. Really love these greens. They're very pretty greens. 1 to 3% chance on this, kind of major for wise hook, fish magnet, and fish chance. Oh, but hello. 1 to 4% chance for, yeah, 30, 100, 200. This is currently my top contender for spots. I wanna keep looking, just on the off chance. Is that just 30% fish magnet? Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, that spot down, where was it? That spot right there. That spot's got some good potential. I'd love a spot that also had strong. Okay, this one's also pretty good. 20% wise plus the fish magnet and everything. I think that's my number 2 right now. I've got the first one, but that one's almost certainly going to run out of catches pretty fast. Okay, yeah, that one's not bad. That one's not bad. 20%, but it's got the 3 to 7. I think I'd rather take a spot that doesn't have the wise hook bonus for a lower stability, and I know there were a couple spots like that, so keeping that in mind. That's actually not a bad glimmering spot. I might do a glimmering caster too, just see if I can get any polished pearls. Yeah, this one. Okay, this is where we started. Yes, okay. Let's head back to my number 1 spot. I don't see any that have strong as well as the wise and the fish magnet. But I wasn't really expecting to. That kind of wombo combo is pretty rare. I don't think I've gotten a ton of those recently. I feel like they used to be more common when I first started doing this. I don't know if that's been like an adjusted chance or anything. That's my number 2 spot right there. Remember that. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay. This spot right here is what we want. Let me check my overclocks. Yep, we want strong and fish magnet on that. And then I don't think any of my equipment is gonna be super helpful here, unfortunately, but that's chill. That's fine. The stable rod augment didn't even really help me all that much anyway, so you know. But look at that, sunken koi times 4. I just think it's kind of epic. I love the 200% fish magnet. 200% fish magnet is my best friend. 200% fish magnet is popping off, quite frankly. I'd love to get a couple stronger fish with it because my strong research is closer than my wise research is, but anything helps. Anything at all. Quagmire catfish. You know, I guess we're popping off on these on these rare fish, which makes sense. I've got plus 30% wise hook. To be fair, I do have plus 30% wise hook active. That totally makes sense. Oh, stable rod, nice. And yeah, stable rod honestly is even like it's obviously always nice, but when I'm playing with these lower level fishing, like lower level stability cost ones, stable rod is honestly less of a concern. Anyway, because it's not like it does a ton for me. Like it might get me 1 or 2 more catches if stable rod activates. But it's not like if I was fishing at a 10 to 20% treasure spot and it activated and it's like, oh, that saves me like up to 1/5 of the total stability, you know? Fish magnet, always popping off. We stay winning forever. Would love to get like a legendary or mythic fish. This. I guess I could change my overclock to wise, but I don't think it'd help that much. It's just 2 percentage points. Not 2%, 2 points, which is like an extra, what, 20%? I actually don't remember how the hook percentages go. Let's look into this. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's a rarity multiplier, right? So adding 2 points would just be like a 2.2 multiplier. I don't think a 2.2 multiplier is that big of a deal. I'm fine keeping it on strong. Because I don't have anything on strong right now. So. you know. Oh, I actually do really like, oh, thinking about it, like with plus 30%, like with these working as percentages, I do like how that looks like it's gonna scale as, let's go to my number 2 spot, and then I think this is my number 3 spot right now, honestly. No, it's only 20% fish magnet. I forgot about that part. But yeah, as your own stats get better, like as I increase, and as I upgrade my own, like, wise and strong hooks and stuff, getting the plus 20% is gonna be even better. Cause like if, let's say that I had like a 3 times multiplier, plus 20% of 3 is more than plus 20% of 2. This is how math works. I do really like it. Again, I'm always saying I really like how they balanced this this game. Okay, I think we are gonna use up the rare line on this. Like I've still got a lot of fishing to go in here. And you know, just anything we can do to really zhuzh it up a little would be kind of nice. Any sort of rod ability would be helpful. So yeah, well, I'll take what I can get. We'll see how it goes. Alas, the stock she is dropping. Yeah, that was really fast. How are we doing on Wise Research? Okay, Wise Research has made some big leaps and bounds, but definitely not as much as I would have liked. So I know there's some other spots that I liked the look of. There's the 3 to 7% chance one. I feel like there was something better than that though. Was there? Oh. I did a whole lap around looking at everything so I could make these decisions when the time came. I will remember that, and then we're just gonna do a quick little hop around to see if we can find anything else that has fish magnet. Oh, like this! Totally, this one. This is the one I was thinking of. Yeah, it's just a 2 to 5% chance. It doesn't have any additional modifiers or anything, but I think the lower cost is worth it. Getting more casts is getting more casts, you know? And I don't think that the bonus helps too much. It's not nothing, but I just don't think it's like the crazy thing. Hello? Greengill 3-star times 4. That's gonna be great for my heavy research. That's gonna be great for my, yeah, okay. I want to look at it after this cast. I wanna see it. Oh, we're doing great. Yeah, because massive is 10 points, and there were 4 of them, so that was 40 points right there. I love gaming the system, and by gaming the system, I mean using the things that the game has provided for me to use. Big fan of that. Fern flounder, that's an uncommon fish times 3. Not bad. Not the mostest ever. No. That's a rarity. That's not, wait. I know what I'm talking about. That's a lie. Honestly though, I bet my Wise Research is really popping off with this. And it does look as though we've been doing real good with it. With all them Wise Research and having more of the fishes of the sort. Oh, I don't know what that was. I don't know what I'm saying. There's words coming out of my mouth, and it's fishing words to be sure. I just think that the nature of Minecraft fishing is that it is genuinely really fun in a lot of ways. Like I've been fishing for like 2.5 hours now. It's very fun, but it does tend to somewhat drive you a little insane. Oh, Candybot wants me to drink some water, and I, of course, will listen to Candybot's demands, because if not, then I fear for what may happen to me. I think we're getting close on heavy research meals. Like, even if we've only been catching, like, 1-star things, we've been catching them in high enough numbers that I think we should be right on the cusp. Yeah, right on the cusp. Okay. Well, that spot is now depleted out. I just want to see if there's anything else that isn't the 3 to 7. Okay, well that one's a 3 to 7 and it doesn't even have the bonus that the other one has, so that one's right out. That one only has 20% fish magnet. We've already been here. Okay, so we've lapped around at this point. That's just 30% fish magnet. Sneaky of them to include a lower percent fish magnet to try to lure me in. Alright, I think we are officially moving to 3 to 7% with the wise bonus. If I can find where it was. If I, yep, I think it's over this way. Yeah, there we go. See, plus 20% wise hook. That's better than no wise hook at all. Categorically better than no wise hook at all. So, we stay fishing. We stay fishing at the plus 20% wise hook, 100% fish chance, 200% fish magnet spot. Sunken Koi times 3, not bad. Like 20 points off on my starting research. I'm so close to level 24. And level 24 doesn't even give me anything necessarily. It's so nothing. It's so nothing. I just want it. Oh, there we go. Chatters. That's it. That's level 24, baby. Oh, and I have these spot of angler tokens there as well. Nice. We love to see it. All right, and oh, unstable overclock tier 1. Interesting. Wait, is that? Oh. Oh, hello. What does this mean? You activates the effects for duration before going on cooldown. You can upgrade the overclock to increase the duration and effects of each perk. I have no idea what that means because I don't think unstable is something that we have here. Oh, I want to get to level 20. It's so nothing. It is. Level 24 didn't give it. Level 24 gave me like hook overclock tier 3 or something, or 4, something silly. I don't know. Something I don't even have access to right now. Oh, it might have been like rod overclock or something. I don't know. It's so nothing. I just wanted it. I just want it real bad. Listen, level 24 is it's a step to level 25, and level 25 will give me the unstable overclock. Oh, hello, who is this friend? This is fine. This is fine. This is totally fine. Not a problem at all. I'm a dog drinking coffee in a fire. That's me. That's what I do. Yeah. No, I mean, genuinely, today has gone really well for me in terms of getting trophies and leveling up and everything. It's shocking that I've had basically an entire level. Today that's 300 trophies, which at the point of fishing that I am, at my level 24 fishing, I love sweets. Sweets are really good. I'm a big fan. Are we talking? Sorry, language. Are we talking sweets as in generally anything sweet, or sweets as specifically like candy, sugar sweets? Because I'm generally a fan of both. I will say, I've got like chocolate right now, which is really nice. I'm a big chocolate enjoyer. I've also got some like spicy mango gummies for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. Like sweet foods and sweet vibes. We love to see it. Both I would argue very good things. I like cake. I really like cake. Chatters. This week I made an eclair cake. It's okay. Nice. Sorry, I love looking at the names of emotes. I'm always like, who's this new fella for me to look at? I made an eclair cake this week, which actually did not contain any real cake. What it was like graham crackers layered with a like vanilla like filling thing that I made layered between it, so that it soaked into the graham crackers and made them like all soft and sweet and stuff and then had and then there's like chocolate frosting on top. It's very tasty. Some sourness is also good for balance. I do like things that are sour too. Didn't it? Uwu? Uwu. Sour is good. I really like things that are lime flavored. I think lime is kind of an underrated flavor. Lemon's good, don't get me wrong, I love lemon, especially like lemon yogurt. Lemon yogurt is the stuff of legends. But I tell you what, lime, very tasty. Sometimes I like to make I like to zhuzh up a drink by making like store mix lemonade and then just adding in a little bit of fresh lime. Okay, well I've got 2% stability. I'm really considering going for a treasure spot. See if I can just get anything good out of that. Like I could go for a spirit with it, but I don't think it would be worth upgrading my I don't think it'd be worth repairing my amulet for it. Just for the afternoons. I'm not seeing any particularly good spirit spots, so theoretically I should repair it at some point. I should probably repair it pretty soon so I can start working through it again. What am I looking for? Greedy spots probably. Great little fruits, great little fruits. I love limes. I mean, that's a pretty good glimmering spot, but I'm not really hurting for pearls at the moment. I mean, I guess I might be. I got a lot of tokens just then. I might want to make some upgrades. Let's take a look at what we're doing pearls wise. I've got five polished pearls at the moment, and I have 50 rough pearls, so I potentially have up to 10 polished pearls. I'm probably going to want to do a grotto visit where I focus on pearls again pretty soon, is what I'm hearing with that. But oh wait, I have a common treasure to open. Neat. Okay, alright, I will take it. But yeah, I get treasure so rarely, it's probably worth indulging a little, doing a little treasure casting. Just cause I think lucky I think spirits and pearls I can do a more focused run with. I never really want to do a focused greedy run. These caves are so scenic. I love what they've done with it. It's really pretty in here. That's one thing that I've really been enjoying with the fishing stuff. Whoa, this is just a solid column of water. Hang on. Whoa. This might just be our best bet, treasure-wise. I thought I remembered seeing another one earlier, but I don't want to keep running through to try and find it. Alright. Oop. There we go. Let's just do one cast here, unless Stable Rod wants to activate. If Stable Rod wanted to activate, that'd be great. I would not complain if my rod was stabilized. But almost certainly not. Yep, that's what I thought. At least we got Treasure Magnet out of that. Alright. And we've got a lucky tide out here. The person is very red. Okay. Let's open up those lucky treasures. I need to buy some bait while I'm over here. I did get some bait from that, which is nice. I don't think I'm getting too many tokens from this. Oh, I mean, I guess 29,000 still, that's a lot. That is more than I thought I was going to get. But I'm going to immediately... 3, 4, 5. Okay, that should be pretty good on bait. Let's check my crab pot. I've got nothing here. I could upgrade this. I could upgrade my crab pot. That would take most of the tokens that I have right now. But it would be really nice to have. Ooh. Okay. Decisions are the worst. Okay. Let's just take a second and consider our options. Other things that I could do with my with my materials. I could repair my wayfinder lure. Could be neat. I could upgrade my rod overclock. Could also be neat. I could upgrade my strong hook, which would be very nice for having better catches. I could. There's a lot of other things that I could upgrade. Oh, actually, let's upgrade the strong pot immediately because it just 5 rough pearls is not gonna break the bank. Same thing here, actually. And the rest of them are gonna take polished pearls, which take significantly more things. All of these take pure spirits, which I've not had much luck getting pure spirits other than a very, very lucky spirit. I don't have a ton of pearls that I could do both of these, though, is my concern. Yeah, I really am low on pearls. I think, thinking about it, I said I'd want to do another grotto run, specifically to try to focus on pearls. So I do think that repairing my wayfinder lure is going to be a good investment on that. And if I'm doing that, then yeah, I mean doing a rod overclock upgrade could be pretty neat. So let's go ahead and do that. So there go all of my angler tokens. I am once again very poor, but you know what? It's planning for the future again. It's what's happening. Is I'm doing that now so that so that in the future I can have better things again. Okay, the real question is, do I want to fish the Lucky Tide or do I want to actually no, I mean there's Lucky and Glimmering all over. I guess Glimmering could be nice for pearl purposes. Yeah, let's I say let's head here as if I've not already headed here. Let's see if we can find ourselves a good... Oh, there's some good, strong, and wise fishing spots here. Let's see if we can get ourselves some good glimmering spots. Okay. And we're keeping the boosted rod because because if that triggers, that gives me a better chance of getting pearls. So that's good. Now, obviously, again, this is not a guarantee of me getting any more pearls at all, because it's still dependent on if I get a pearl, that it might give me a better quality of pearl, but I think it's worth... I think if it's between fishing a Lucky Tide on the Dark Grove or... the, what is it, Verdant Woods? Or fishing a Glimmering Tide here, I may as well go for the Glimmering Tide. I do still think I have a higher chance of getting pearls than I do spirits. I think I've just got a 2.2% chance of getting spirits. So, getting, potentially getting pearls would be nice. Because I just spent a lot of them. I mean, really, theoretically, what I should be doing with this is trying to find wayfinder spots again. to try to maximize my speed at which I make it to the grotto again. I just don't think there's anything wrong with taking a little silly. Okay, got a rough pearl now. That was nice. That's not. We didn't. None of our attachments or anything went with that, but it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine and chill. Not a problem. I mean, it has been a hot second since I fished in the floral forest. I've been hanging out in the what is it, the shady woods, dark woods? I've been hanging out in the mushroom place all day. I forget how pretty this island is. It's very nice. Just oh we gotta go to the little grotto, not the swamp grotto. There's like a little cave over there. That's really pretty. When I fish this spot out, we're gonna go check it out because sometimes there's some good fishing spots in there. Oh, that's another fun thing I like about the way that they've done this game is it's not just like, oh, you find a spot, any spot. It's like you gotta put a little time and effort into finding the good ones, and if you find a spot that's harder to get to, a little more hidden, then that gives you a better chance of getting something good out of it. I just really like Blossom Beta ×2 nights. Blossom Betas are really pretty fish. I don't think they've got a picture of it just right there, but I like them. I think they're neat. I think they're pretty. There's a lot of pretty fish designs. Daisy Pike. Daisy Pike is the hedgehog fish of. I don't even think it's called a hedgehog fish. It's the one. No wait. Oh no, it's the rose anchovy. Rose anchovy is the hedgehog fish of the floral forest. I'm just saying words. Those words make perfect sense to me, but it's just hit me how much those are just words. We get a bit silly with it. It's what they are is they're very common fish that you might just pick up a ton of. You might just have a big old group of them in your inventory when you go to monger your fishes. I feel like I should know what monger means. That's a word that sounds like it'd be familiar to me if I understood. Because logically I know that means to like sell your wares. But I feel like there's a specific connotation to it. Of mongering as opposed to like selling it. Is it that it's more of a like that you're out there like calling for people to come and investigate your wares kind of thing? No, I feel like there's emotionally I know what mongering means. I just it's one of those words where I don't know the technical definition, but I've seen it used enough in like literary works to know what it means. I especially also know that in Hamlet, I believe it's used to call Polonius an unseemly name. Oh, hello. Lime soul ×2. Hey, lime! I like limes. I don't remember. He's calling him like a me musing. Oh, I totally forgot to change my bait out. That's silly of me. Well, that's all right. I'm glad I used the rare bait for something nice. Me trying to muse upon what insults Hamlet is calling Polonius. Don't worry about it. Rose anchovy, see? See? The rose anchovy. It haunts me. It's everywhere. At least this one is it was a heavier weight. It was 2 stars instead of 1. That's more acceptable. It's 2 stars, and I guess I can't really complain. But what you gonna do? Not complain, I guess. Mongering fish. Why is the fishmonger purchasing the fish I monger? I mean, obviously the fishmonger's gotta have supply. Okay, anything good in here? Oh, it's a greedy spot. But this area is really pretty. I like this quite a lot. Yeah, okay, so I'm obviously filling the supply role in the supply and demand chain. This is a pretty good spot, plus 10% pro magnet. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, so I'm filling the supply role. I am supplying the fishmonger with the fish. And then the fishmonger is presumably... I mean, the fishmonger is presumably the one mongering the fish, not me. So when I say it's time to go monger my fish, that might not be accurate. But I think I am going to look up the technical definition of fishmonger just for... Whoop! I got distracted. Just for the sake of monger definition. Denoting a dealer or trader in a specified commodity. So fishmonger is a dealer of specifically fish. So I guess that might make me a monger too. Or a person who promotes a specified activity, situation, or feeling, especially when there's undesirable or discreditable, like warmonger. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. Rose anchovy. That one has 3 stars though, so that's totally fine. Fishmonger. A fishmonger is someone who sells raw fish and seafood. Fishmongers can be wholesalers or retailers and are trained at selecting and purchasing, handling, gutting, boning, filleting, displaying, merchandising, and selling their product. Okay, so I do sell my fish whole to the fishmonger. I don't think I do any filleting or anything. I think I just hand that guy a bunch of fish. So, but this one says a person or a store that sells fish for food. Am I selling these fish for food? I mean... So I'm looking at use over time for fishmonger. And it's really popular around like the 1840s, I'd say, and then slowly declines in popularity until like the 1970s. And then around 2019, the usage just shoots up. And I don't know what happened in 2019 to make fishmonger like twice as popular, to be honest. But around 2019, apparently people started mongering those fishes again. Okay, this just says a fish deal. You can get fresh caught at the fishmongers. No matter the type of fish bestowed upon you by your fishmonger, tuna steak today, mackerel tomorrow, snapper for Saturday, the right preparation will bring out its very best. Lee Goldstein, Bon Appetit, 20th March 2025. Throughout his life, Faye also worked as a groundskeeper, fishmonger, and fruit picker, otherwise staying largely out of the spotlight. RenaWantsPeople.com, 24th February 2025. Helmed by 5th generation fishmonger Vinnie Milburn, the store stocks oysters from North Haven, rare deepwater shrimp from Montauk, and steelhead trout from the Hudson Valley, all subject to seasonality and availability. In 2022, the researchers acquired 4 giant isopods from fishmongers in the Vietnamese city of Quoc Nhon. I don't think I pronounced that correctly, but... Yeah, I don't know what happened around 2019 to make mongering of fishes so popular again. Oh, who's this friend? Who's noted? Mm-hmm. We love information around here. I love to have knowledge. And ooh, Rose Anchovy 3 stars. Not Rose Anchovy. They love to have 3 stars. They love it. It's their favorite activity. They're thrilled about it. They're so happy to have 3 stars. Having such a good time. I love to learn new information. So I think I still technically count as a fishmonger then, because I'm not kind of it. If we're going with a more technical definition of someone who like prepares fish, then I don't think I count as a fishmonger. But if we're doing the general definition of someone who sells fish, I'm a fishmonger. Rose Anchovy. There it is again. And I don't know, it's difficult to say which option I think is correct, whether I'm a fishmonger or not. Ooh, polished pearl, let's go. That is what we're looking for. That's one. I probably need like 5 for whatever I'm doing next. We're gonna make it to level 25. Not today probably, but we're gonna make it. I'm just taking a look at how our research is doing. Okay, wise research. Looks like we're gonna be catching up on that pretty soon. Glimmering research we just got. Greedy research, who knows whatever's going on there at all times. And then lucky research. We still got a base to go as well. Okay. And I'm just also looking at all the things we've got. We're gonna we are going to make it onto level 25. We'll just see how long that takes. Glimmering Tide ends in 2 minutes. I'm a little under halfway to the grotto. It feels like it would be a lot of work to find another glimmering spot at this moment. I'm kind of hoping, honestly, for a stronger wise tide on this island, because I saw some really good spots for it. That would be pretty... Ooh, this one has plus 10% wayfinder data. I don't know how long we're going to be fishing at this, and it is a lucky spot. I mean, like sure, I'll set things to spirit fishing. Don't know how long that's gonna be a thing for me, but 10% not 10%, 10 wayfinder data. I'm getting 10 wayfinder data. And who knows, maybe if we get a spirit out of this, that could be neat. Not really expecting anything, but would be kind of cool. Could be kind of exciting. Cause yeah, I wanna see if there's some good pearl spots in our next grotto. And to be fair, for the last one, I don't think there are very many really good spots that weren't like 3 to 9% stability. If I'm doing a pearl fishing run, I usually try to go for like 2 to 7% stability on my pearl fishing spots. I'm such a little logistics enjoyer. Here I am, like not like physically mapping out, but getting like a I'm haggling with the game over whether I'm going to use the fishing spots that they give me. I'm like, oh, I mean, it's giving me this option, but I've seen better, so I mean, I guess I'll come back a different time. I'm haggling with the game over the fishing spots. I'm like, a 3 to 9% is simply too high. A 2 to 7 would suit me much better. Okay. Oh, greedy wins, but we do have a lucky tide. So that's pretty exciting. I do want to check what the other islands have. I'll finish out this spot because I want the wayfinder data, and if it's matching the tide, then I may as well. But if there is like if there's like a strong tide elsewhere, I'd love to be there instead. Cause strong tide. I tell you what, strong tides. I honestly should probably upgrade my wise hook, just thinking about it. Cause strong has served me very well in managing to get fish and upgrades and stuff, but I need to keep my progress going on wise so that I can continue to get higher rarities of stronger fish, because I can get, you know, heavier fish all I want. Oh gosh, Candybot wants me to drink water and stand up or something? Okay. But yeah, I need to be working on the hello? Rare treasure times 2. You know what? I will take that. I will take that and I will run with it. Who is a fungal staff token? Oh, okay. Alright. You know what? I will. Oh, alright. Man, I get a lot of things that are greedy related. I don't really do a lot of treasure fishing. Okay. Candybot told me to stand up. I gotta do a little stretch. Gotta stretch out a little bit. I have so many augments that I could use for things, and I just don't have a lot of augment spots. Alright, there was water. Because Candybot told me to do that. When do I get the next one? 34? 34? I get that fishing level 34, 46, 56, 68, 79, 88, 84. I got all of these like before level 20. What the heck? Okay, well, that's coming soon. I don't know what that is. Okay, alright. No, that's, I mean, it's fine. It's obviously it's fine, whatever it is, but I sound so it is fine. It's how the game plays, and I've mentioned before that I do think that their sense of balancing is good, so I gotta trust him on this one. I gotta trust him that it would be too much power to have another fishing augment before level, what was it, 34? That's like 10 levels from where I am now. There's so many trophies between me and that 4th augment spot. Yeah, because it's 300 trophies per level up right now, and I get the feeling that that is going to last until level 30, at which point I think it will become 400 trophies per level up. So I've got like 6, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I've got 6 level ups in the 20s range, which I think that's about 1,800 trophies. And then that would be an additional 31, 32, 33, 34, an additional 4 in presumably the 400 run. So that's like that's thousands of trophies between me and that 4th augment spot, which it's probably fine. I'm sure people have done it. I'm sure people have on all kinds of fishing levels. Like, look, I mean, I don't know, look how many people there are in this area. Oh, it does. Oh, I thought it told you the fishing level, but it does not. Really thought it told you fishing level, but oh, research. That's my wise research. We're making it. To be clear, we are slowly but surely making it. Nice. That was getting those treasures was great for my greedy research. I'm sure people have done it. I'm sure people have made it all the way up to like level 50 fishing. I don't know, it could even be higher than that. I know that on the leaderboard it's like so many trophies that they have. And that's great for them. I'm so thrilled. I'm thrilled that they have so many trophies. I just also wish I knew how many levels that also is to get a sense of scale. Aww. I'm still really proud of the fishing level 24. I'm still really proud of it. It's something that I put a lot of time in, and it's and I've been it doesn't matter that much. We're having fun fishing, and that's the important bit. Getting that 4th augment slot would be nice, but it will just simply have to wait until I have more fishing levels. And for now, I can be very excited for whatever the unstable overclock is when I get to level 25 on that. Ooh, lucky spirit times 2. Nice. Epic gaming moment. I gotta decide if I want to repair that amulet. Get more glimmering spirits. I mean, I used a ton of glimmering spirits to do a bunch of upgrades on it. For some reasons earlier on in my career. I am running low on strong spirits, so it might be a good idea to invest in getting a strong amulet instead. But it's only 15,000 to repair the glimmering amulet. And like, ugh. Decisions. Decisions. They truly are the worst. But no, we just gotta live with it. It is what it is. Thank you, 2 stars, 2 bars on my fishing line for uncommon. Sorry for rusted can. That's a bit silly, but I guess who am I to say no? Quite frankly, who am I to deny the rusted can? It's 2 bars. How are we doing on Wayfinder data? Okay, we're actually getting really close. Getting this plus 10 Wayfinder data. And this spot has lasted me for quite a while. We've done quite a number of casts here. So, definitely it was a good investment to repair that Wayfinder lure. We've been hitting the grottos like it's nobody's business today. That's been very nice. There's been some very rapid progression thanks to that. But now, I do think I need to do a pearls run with it. Just really focus in on, really focus in on getting this pearls. All right, well there's the spot there. What are the other tides like? Glimmering, Lucky, and Wise. I think I am gonna hang out here a little longer. I just want to see if I can find another good lucky spot. Or anything with Wayfinder data, honestly. Anything with Wayfinder data would work too. I just haven't been fishing here as much, and okay, well I mean I guess Greedy Hook is very nice for having the greedy wins. I'm not gonna change my overclocks, but I'm not expecting to do much of this. Ah, Jaysha, welcome back. Thank you for stopping by again. We are fishing. Daisy Pike 3-star times 2. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm not expecting to have too many casts here because we are so close to the we are so close to finding the sunken swamp. It'll take me, with the buffs I have, it takes me 3 casts to get to 90. I was about 240-ish away back when I last looked, so yeah, we're close. We got plenty of grotto exploration. Oh, we got plenty of grotto exploration. Come on, we're so close. Come on, we're so close. Ooh, we're almost there, we're so close. Come on, I believe in you. Oh, yep, there we go. Alright, let's head to the sunken swamp. Okay, that is 10% glimmering hook, 100% pearl chance, which it is a pearl spot, but I much prefer this glimmering hook, pearl magnet, pearl chance spot for 1 to 5%. That's my top spot right now, but it only has medium stock, so I'm not expecting it to last very long. That could be a good spot to stop by for some spirits towards the end if I run out of glimmering spots that I like. Alright, let's see what we got over here. This is... Oh, that's a pretty solid spot, but we're not looking for fish this time. I need pearls. I've gotten so many fish, I need pearls. And I mean, I need tokens too. To be clear, I do absolutely need tokens. I just don't have... I'm running real low on pearls right now. So... sacrifices must be made. I need to do a pearls run. Okay, that's not bad. 10% pearl magnet and 100% pearl chance. Like, I'd love it had some, if it had some glimmering hook on the top for that kind of stability cost, but not a bad option. Okay. Why are there so many greedy spots right here? Crazy. Crazy stuff. Alright. 3 to 9, but 30% glimmering hook is kind of is pretty good. I think that's like my second spot right now. Like the 1 to 5 one that we found is definitely on top right now. What is up with all of the sheesh? Okay, that's sure. Why not just have a ton of greedy spots? Sure. That who am I to say no? Who am I to say no? Okay, that might be everything. I think we've been around most of the spot at this point. I'm feeling good because I don't think this is necessarily that good of a like weight fishing grotto anyway. So I don't feel like I'm giving anything up necessarily by focusing on pearls. Okay. Do I want higher bait? I could do epic bait. 7 glimmering hook could be nice. And look, why do I have it if I'm not using it? I just really need to remember to change it back on this one then. I really gotta make that happen. Oh, look at that, polished pearl times 2. Definitely worth it, I would say. Definitely worth the cost. Even already, like even if we just get rough pearls for the rest of this spot. Polished pearl again. No, I mean I think it's worth it. What we've gotten so far. Cause 3 polished pearls are worth 30 rough pearls. So quite frankly, I think I'm winning so far. I absolutely think I've been getting a good end of the deal. Because 30 rough pearls is a lot. That's a lot of pearls to get. Instead, we could just get 3 polished ones. I'd love a... What's the highest tier of it called? I'd love the mostest pearls, but that's alright. So then, yeah, I think let's head to my second spot. The 3 to 9 is a bit expensive for the other one, but it had really good stats, so it's good. It's a good option. Yeah, that one plus 30% glimmering. And look, 30% glimmering. Ain't nothing to sneeze at. I'm not sneezing right now. I don't know if you can tell, but I am in fact not sneezing. I'm speaking. Bless you. Thank you, I appreciate it. Polished pearl. Who's this friend? This is ooh, nice. We'd love to see it. I've actually gotten really fantastically lucky with my custom emotes prefix. I need to just get more custom emotes. I don't have all of the ones I could have, and they're and some of them are quite disjointed, but I just get Quimby as my prefix. Interestingly enough, which I don't know how no one else has gotten that. I don't know if that's been a... Like, I don't know how the prefixes are decided, if just no one else has taken the name Quimby before, but I feel like that can't be right. Like, surely someone's done it? But no, I mean, it is just me so far. Or, I mean, I guess I don't know if so far, but at least to the point where I got the prefix. Like, that's that. No one else gets it. It's mine forever. But, you know, hope they're doing well, whoever they are. I don't even know who they are, but or why I'm talking about them. Hope they're doing well. We got 2 polished pearls on that one. I'm feeling very good about my use of bait. I think the +7 glimmering hook is absolutely helping with this. because it's plus 30%, and I think I have like 6 clippings of that. I think I've got like 13. 10% of 13 is like 1.3 times 3 is 3.9, so almost another 4 points of Glimmering Hook from the 30%. I like logistical math. I like keeping track of percentages and everything. Listen. I just think it's neat. No, I don't have any real practical applications outside of video games. I just like to track it. Yep, that's all. I think we've gotten, what, like 5, 6 polished pearls? That does make me feel a lot better about my life. About my pearl storage. Because I used about 200 a day. Another 2 there. Very epic. Very cool. And the research she increases. At a point where I can do this if I want, but I don't think I want to spend one of my 9 polished pearls on that. So I think let's just keep fishing. Let's just see how many pearls we can get from this. I think it's our best use of this grotto at the very least. Rough pearl, not a problem with a rough pearl. No, absolutely no problems with a rough pearl. This could be our last cast, and if it is, I think it will have been worth it. It will have been a good time in here. Oh, we've got one more, I think. Unless the stable rod activates, I think this is our last. Oh boy. Imagine if it's the mostest pearl. Could be neat, except it's just a single rough pearl, which is fine. We got 9 polished pearls out of that. I feel very good about that. Alright, let's longer the fish that we got. I'm not gonna get that many angler tokens. Yeah, like 11,000. Not that many. But chatters, I do think that's where we're getting to stream for today. This was a very successful time with it. But I think I've got to go visit my grandparents at this point. Thank you everyone so much for coming to the stream. I hope you had a good time. I will be back on Thursday. I'm currently streaming Thursday and Friday a little after 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and Saturday and Sunday a little after 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Thursday, we're probably going to be back in Stardew unless I get it together and make a new Minecraft skin so that I want to play my Minecraft world again. We'll see. For now, though, I would like to raid someone out today. I'm going to see if there's anyone that I know that I want to send you guys out to, but I'm not really seeing any of the friends I like to send people to. So, do you guys have any suggestions of people that you'd like me to send a raid to? Like, there's some people that I can, but just not the ones that I know super well personally. I'm gonna drink some water while I wait to see if you guys have any suggestions. You do, and just as a copy, I do usually prefer to raid smaller streamers who are just chilling out. So I'm playing Lego Lord of the Rings? JK, oh no, I thought you had a suggestion of someone playing Lego Lord of the Rings. That would have been great. I want to play Lego Lord of the Rings. Can I get it on my computer? Oh, wait, but I don't have... Oh, but it's supposed to be played with a Wii remote. Okay, I would have to... I might look into playing Lego Lord of the Rings. Oh, wait, Olive is live. Okay, hang on. Olive, Jess is, Jess, I gotta get more Lego games? Yeah. I've got someone playing Minecraft, playing the craft, so I'm gonna raid out to Olive Jess, who is a very cool streamer. I don't know if she's doing her VTuber today. I think Sundays she might do face cam. But she's got very cool aesthetic, very cool art and persona and stuff, so go have fun with Olive. Go say hi or something. I'll be going along also and saying hi, but enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Look after yourselves, drink water, get some sleep, grab a snack or something, be kind to yourselves. Love you guys lots, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye-bye.